Hey there.
What's going on, Tony?
Not much. Thought we'd do a live stream to show all of our Kino Lorber stuff since we got so much. I know that you've been live streams with yours.
Yeah, as I've been getting them in, I've already done 2 or 3 videos. This is the last of the Kino sale stuff.
Yeah.
And I knew you got a bunch of stuff in, and we just decided that just jump on, rip it all open, and show it off, and see what it's going to be a lot of blind buys. See what people say in the chat.
Yeah,
What did we get?
I got some really nice looking stuff. I'm not very familiar with the titles, but maybe you'll know some of these that I got. But we do have some people already in the chat. We got Johnny's Boutique Podcast. I guess he's not doing any 21 questions today, but it's good to have Johnny here. We got Holland Oates here. Calling you a legend.
Yep, I know.
I don't know if I consider myself a legend or not.
What's up, Holland? What's up, Johnny?
Yeah. Huck's Pop Culture Cafe. Hopefully he'll be having some kind of trivia thing going on soon.
I wish I had a 10th of the energy that guy has.
Man, he's got it. He's a good game show host, isn't he?
It's like the Energizer Bunny on like steroids.
Yeah. Hello there from France. We got Jason Carr here. Hey, Jason. Got Chandler here.
What's going on, Chandler?
So, have you still been shopping the sale? Or are you still buying more stuff? Or
I have a cart. I have a cart together at the Kino. I don't know if I'm going to wait for the next sale. I heard from Brian Goes Blue that there are rumors of a June sale with new titles.
Oh, yeah.
So, well, the same titles, Kino titles, but new titles that are on sale.
Yeah.
So, I don't know. I might hold off. Plus, we got all the halfway Black Friday stuff coming right around the corner.
Yeah.
So,
I know that typically, I shop every one of the Kino sales that they have. It's usually the same stuff with some new stuff thrown into it.
Mm-hmm.
So a lot of times what I'll do is I'll just add stuff to my cart. And then if I decide not to purchase it, I just put it in my wish list.
Yeah.
Or whatever that thing's called.
Save for later.
Yeah. So I got a lot of stuff in there that I want to go on sale, but just hasn't.
And plus, I drove by Best Buy, so.
Oh, yeah.
I grabbed this one. So
hopefully Amazon's supposed to be delivering mine today. I hope I get it.
Hopefully it's not in a bag.
Oh, well, it's going to be.
Yeah. Maybe one day if we just keep the movement going, that they'll change their ways.
Yeah, I got a $200 order today in a bag with 20 titles in it. It's ridiculous.
That's what you should be ripping open right now. Everybody go nuts. Listen, I'm trying to relax this weekend. I can't look at that though.
Yeah.
Because I might explode. But this is an interesting note with this.
Mm-hmm.
There was more Scream Factory stuff and Arrow stuff there, but everything they had there, the boutique stuff was all cheaper than Amazon at Best Buy.
Oh, that's good.
Now it wasn't crazy, this was $1 cheaper. Maybe the Howling might have been $4 cheaper, but it was cheaper than Amazon. So
you didn't get the Howling?
No, I already had the Howling. I paid more.
4K?
Yeah.
Well, that Robocop's really good. I do wish that Arrow would start packaging their 4Ks a little differently than the regular standard release that they did in the past.
Than the exact same release, with the 4K disc in it.
Yeah. But anyways, at least we're getting 4K.
Yeah.
Let's see. Let's go back to the chat for just a moment. Huck's thanking us for our comments about him being a good guy and a good game show host. We got Adrian James here. Hey there, Adrian.
Hey.
We have Faith in Misery here.
Sounds like a band name.
Yeah. So the Kino Lorber sale is still going on. Brad, when did you say that it ends?
This is the last week. I think it ends on the 19th.
The 19th. And there's still a lot of good stuff on there. I went and looked at it today and added a few more items. Got William Wilkinson here. Hello.
What's going
on? We have Masters of the 80s is here.
Good evening. Other Tony.
Yeah, the other Tony.
What's going on, Tony, man? We'll see you tomorrow for sure.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it tomorrow. I got to get all my Schwarzenegger stuff together. Hello there, JS.
Yep.
Yep, we're fixing to get some of these unboxed. Almost time to fork out the plasma for the Severin Vinegar Syndrome halfway sale. That is true. I've never sold my plasma before, but I know that some people probably do.
It's not a bad strategy, Johnny. That's an interesting take. I'm not there yet, but maybe.
Yeah, so JS has ordered some. Hey, Mama Blu-ray, it's good to have you here. Thanks for being in the battle, watching the battle last night. That was a lot of fun. Culture Trini's here. Hey, Trini, how you doing?
What's up, Trini?
Sean's here. Jared Runner's here.
Jared.
Everybody saying hello to everybody.
Yep.
So Chandler got his Robocop ordered through Best Buy. Happy birthday to your mom, 79 years old.
Nice.
And we got David here. Hey, David, how's it going? So let's do this. Brad, since we got a lot of titles to show, do you want to go ahead and just start it up and show us what you got?
Yeah, I'm going to rip open this first box and then maybe half what's in the box. Then we'll check the chat and then continue till that box is empty. And then we'll go to Tony's box, which is bigger, probably bigger than both these boxes combined. And
3 boxes.
Keep going back and forth.
Yeah.
Not moving too much. But I had one Kino order that was like super loose.
They usually pack them pretty tight.
They pack them pretty good. They're not the best. They're not the worst. But at least it's in a box. I'll take a box over any bag. I don't care what you put in it.
Yeah, they've never seen anything in a bag before.
That's great.
Oh yeah,
they did put the bladders in it, the air bladders.
Yeah,
and did a halfway decent job. But
looks like you might have some slips in there too.
They look like there are a couple slips. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 titles. So I'm going to pull 8 of these.
Okay.
We'll get the other 8 a little later. All right. This first one is a French horror film called Baby Blood. These were all in the $7.99 to say $9.99 range. I don't remember if there was free shipping.
I'm gonna actually make notes because I'm gonna write some of these titles down that I need to check out.
Yeah, this is a movie I've heard a lot about. It's supposed to be a particularly, French horror films are kind of known for their sound design and severity. So I've heard a lot about it. Hopefully it's pretty good. Anybody in the chat seen this one, Baby Blood? This next one's a redemption title. It's a Kino sub-label called Black Magic Rights. I don't know anything about it. I don't really consider myself a collector, but if I collected anything, it would be these cheap redemption titles. I'll just buy them. You get them for $7.99 on sale, and they're usually kind of out there horror movies. They're fun to check out. And like I said, cheap, and they're usually pretty well loaded with a decent amount of special features for the price.
They had quite a bit of those redemption titles, didn't they, during the sale?
Yeah, I loaded up on 20 or so of them, but they're fun. They're not for everybody though. I'm sure nobody's seen this one, but this next one I'm really excited to check out. Cannibal Apocalypse with John Saxon. And I can't remember. There's an Italian actor that's in a ton of horror movies in this, Italian horror films. I just can't think of his name. He's famous for dying in Italian horror films, but I've heard a lot of good things about this one. This one was also pretty cheap. It's an Italian, zombie flick. Heard a lot good ones about this one. If anybody in the chat's seen it, let me know.
I like that artwork.
Yeah, that's going to be an interesting one. I got a title called. It's another redemption title called The Devil's Kiss. Again, not a ton of special features on this one, but it's a redemption title. Cheap. I will check it out, and if I don't like it, hey, eBay.
What's the language on those? Is it
They're from all different countries. Some of them are from France, Spain. They're all around. This one I am not exactly sure, but I think this was an American title if I remember correctly, but could have been Italian. I don't know, but I will definitely check them out. Another title. It is a Code Red release called The Devil's Wedding Night. If these movies, it seems like some big crazy Satan guy. I'm not. I just, if there's going to be a bad guy in a movie,
might as well be the devil.
Might as well be the devil, the bad guy and he has no limits. If you put him on screen, he can do anything. So it can be interesting. But again, yet another title have not seen, but not a ton. Absolutely no special. Maybe one special feature. Code Red, not really known for their special features. Of course, now it's not zooming. Just trying to find my face. But Devil's Wedding Night looked interesting. It was cheap. I'll give it a shot.
Yeah.
3 more in this stack. Another redemption title. House of Whipcord. Not familiar with this one either. Like I said, I'm going to repeat here. These redemption titles, they're cheap and they're usually a lot of fun. Looks like there's quite a bit of special features on this one, but I know very little about it. I think it said Peter Cushing. Nope, that's a Pete Walker film. They love Pete Walker in this line. He's in a lot of their releases, so they're the director. So kind of doubt anybody's seen this one either, but hey, check it out. Now this one I have seen, and it is really good.
Oh yeah.
A Girl Walks Home Alone at Night. This is available, I believe. I saw this on Shudder. This is a really interesting modern vampire film shot in black and white. This is a really good one. You can get it cheap on the Kino sale. I think it was $8.99.
Yeah.
But this is one I would recommend picking up. I have seen it. It is a lot of fun, and if you're interested, it probably is still on the Last Drive-In on Shudder. Check this one out.
Yeah, it's a good one. I've got that one in the collection.
And the last one, I may or may not have seen this. I can't remember. I see so many cheap zombie movies, but Jungle Holocaust. Another cheap one. Very interesting looking title. It's a Deodato film. Guy who made Cannibal Holocaust.
Yeah.
Several other films. Some people might know him. This one I'm very excited to check out too. It looks interesting. It's a Code Red release. Kind of bare bones, but
yeah, very good.
There's the first 8. Let's see what's going on in the chat.
Yeah, so there's a lot of good stuff there. So we got everybody saying hello to everybody. So JS is saying that if I remember correctly, those redemption titles are numbered. Did you see numbers on those?
Yes, they are numbered.
Well, that's good.
Yeah, bright red number, bright red outline with a white number on the spine. Alan, if you're watching this, look away.
I wonder how many of those that they've done so far.
I think there's something like 70.
70?
Yeah, I think something like that.
Yeah. Cannibal Apocalypse is a brilliant film.
Yep, I'm super excited to check that out.
I wrote down all those titles that I don't have. I'll have to check those out. Johnny grabbed that one also.
Yep.
A Girl Walks Alone at Night is an absolute must grab from Kino. I know that they had a release that had a slipcover way back, which I missed out on, but I did pick up that release.
Yeah, I would agree, especially getting it cheap like that. You can't miss with that one.
Yeah, I'll go ahead and open up a smaller box. I've got 3 boxes total, but let's see here. Now, some of these were sell items, and then some of these were items that I've added a sell item to get my regular items. Some of these could be $17.99, but I do like to focus on getting the $6.99, $7.99, and $9.99 titles. But I got 12 Angry Men, the TV version.
Oh yeah,
this one.
Brian just picked that up.
Yep, he did, and I've heard really great things about this one. I love the original theatrical version, and I've heard really good things about this one. It's 117 minutes. So if anybody likes the original and wants to see something a little bit more updated, then that's the one to go with. Plus, I heard that it's pretty well spot on as far as the original is concerned. And then I picked up this one. It's called The Trip to Bountiful. I remember watching this as a kid. It's a as you can tell, it's probably like a family type movie. I want to say that it was a TV movie also, but when I saw that they had this one, I think this was $7.99.
Okay,
And grab that. And Kino's really good about doing 3D movies, and I do have a big 3D collection. I got a 3D TV. Don't hardly ever use it, but I do try to get all the 3D titles.
I grabbed that one. I think Joe Martinez was telling me about that.
Yeah, Joe and Marie, they collect these also. Actually, they're actually trying to get all the US 3D releases, which is great. I've got a pretty big collection, but I'm sure they got a lot more in their collection. Another one that I got was the Night Stalker and the Night Strangler. Now, this right here recently got a. Well, I say that these right here were. There was a recent release done for these. I can't remember exactly what it was. It's from Kino, has a slipcover, but this right here is the actual TV series that go along with the movies. These actually came in a slip box originally, which I wasn't able to get the slip box. But I think these were $9.99 each. I went ahead and grabbed those. And then I got this one called Bat 21.
I saw a lot of people pick that up.
Yeah, somebody had recommended this one. It's got Gene Hackman in it and Danny Glover. And I think it might have been on your live stream where I heard someone talk about this. It was on somebody's live stream where I added that to my cart.
I think it was Jace was talking about that.
Yeah, so really good. Hopefully it should be a really good title. I do enjoy Gene Hackman and Danny Glover. Both of those are really fine actors. And so very happy to have all of these added to the collection. So that was only 6 titles, but that was all that was in that box. So I'm not sure if anybody's seen these or not. Let's see what we got here. PMac Movies is here. Did you ever see PMac's channel?
I have not checked it out.
Yeah, he does a lot of good videos. Mostly just, talking what he picks up. He gets a lot of good deals. He's one of those that able to find good thrift deals.
Oh, that's good. I love those.
Yeah, he's one of those. He likes those redemption titles too.
They're definitely out there, and they're not for everybody, but at the price point and everything, they're fun to get. Check out.
Yeah, and Bebop. I don't know how you say that, but I see him a lot in my on my channel. He just put the girl who was on the watch list. Has a high letterboxd rating.
Yep, it's a good one.
Revenge of the Shogun Women. Brilliant.
That sounds like a Tony title for sure.
Kochak. That's right. That's what that was. Hey, Brian, how's it going?
What's going on, Brian? Good to see you.
Night Strangler, Night Stalker had regular slips originally. Yes, I wished I could get those slips. Bat 21, also a fantastic film.
Yeah, Gene Hackman, kind of hard to go wrong there.
Right. Yes. Yep. Okay, Brad, what else did you get?
Well, this is the next date here. Oh, it's already open. I'll just spill them. Come on. There you go.
What are you using? You got a phone that you're using?
No, it's a Logitech webcam.
Yeah.
So I got this title, Just Before Dawn.
Oh yeah.
A good old slasher flick. I'm sure I've seen this, but it's been VHS days. Don't remember a whole lot about it, but I remember liking it. Special features, it's code red release, pretty decent. for a Code Red release, but I'm sure a lot of people in the chat has seen this one.
Yeah, they got a lot of good Code Red releases.
Yep. I grabbed Nightmare Beach. It's an Umberto Lenzi movie. Pretty excited. I don't think I've seen this one. I'm excited to check this one out. I love Italian horror, so again, kind of it's a Studio Canal Kino Lorber collaboration, kind of light in the special features, but again, at the price point, can't beat it. I got another redemption title here called The Orchard End Murder. I don't know what this is. I believe this is a French title, but I don't know, a dead woman laying in a pile of apples here. It could be interesting. It could be terrible.
You think she's dead?
I don't know, but there could always be, there's always eBay. If this is unwatchable, somebody out there will want it and pass it on at a good price to somebody and send it out extremely well packed, of course. We don't use bubble mailers, but decent special features. It's number 55 in the line. This one I'm sure Tony already picked up. This has got his name written all over it. Schoolgirls in Chains.
Nope, I don't have that one.
I don't know what this is, but I heard Wes was talking about it, and I saw it on there and went, yep, I'm going to get that for sure. I'm not going to leave that there. It is a Code Red release. Pretty decent special features. But I don't know how you could miss with this one. I'm going to have a lot of fun with this. Seems like a Beast and Heat type movie. This one I'm really, really excited to check out. Alan just watched it recently. I know Brian has seen this. I believe Johnny has seen this, but Standalone kind of puts me in mind of a Gran Torino type deal. But I'm pretty excited to check this one out. This one looks really good, and it was really cheap.
Yeah.
So we'll definitely, what is this? Scorpion release. Absolutely no special features whatsoever. 3 more in this pile. This is another one I'm very excited to check out. This is a Korean horror film called Thirst. And I don't know, I know very little about it, but I know in the MPAA guide, it lists severe in all the categories, all in blood red. So this must be very violent, very interesting, but I will be checking this out. Looks like it's an old focus feature. Of course, it won't focus. Special features are, you get a commentary and a theatrical trailer, so not a lot, but I haven't heard anything about this. I just saw it on the site and did a little research, and cheap, again, $8.99, $7.99. Definitely figured I'd check it out. 2 more here. Got a movie called The Puppet Masters. I don't quite remember this, but I believe it is kind of a Invasion of the Body Snatchers type ripoff movie. This was $4.99, I believe. This was the cheapest one I bought, and it came with a slip. So, it's a Kino title. Looks like pretty decent special features, especially for a Kino. Again, I don't really remember. I think this may be a Stephen King adaptation of some kind. I don't remember, but anybody in the chat, somebody's probably seen this one. Let me know what goes on with this one. The last one I got in that box is Nightmare City. It's an Umberto Lenzi. Came with a nice slip. Different artwork on the inside.
Yeah.
Pretty cool. Yeah, I'm really excited to check this one out. I do love Umberto Lenzi. I think he's great. He does wild out there stuff, but happy to get a slip for this one. This was also cheap. Like I said, I don't think I paid more than $10 for any of these titles.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
That'll do it for box number 1.
I think I actually got that title also in one of these boxes.
Watch Tony not get the slip.
Well,
the stream will get cut right instantly.
Yeah. You don't want to see a grown man cry, do you?
Hey, Tony, I'll send you that slip if you don't get it.
So David's got the slipcover for The Girl Walks Home Alone at Night, which makes me very jealous. I would love to have that slip. great deal for Just Before Dawn.
Yeah.
The reverse art on Just Before Dawn is Brian's favorite.
Let me pull that here.
Yeah, see what that looks like. Really? That's disappointing.
Yeah. Interesting artwork, Brian. I like the front. I like this side better, though. To be honest with you, this is the better side artwork.
Yeah, that looks good. Still always nice to get reversible artwork.
I think for a boutique label, that's the minimum they can do. Scream Factory's starting to get away from that, and it really upsets me. It can't cost much to print that other side.
Yeah.
For what we're paying for this stuff.
They gotta afford to have all these sales.
Yeah. Scream Factory. Kino, maybe, but Scream Factory, we all know they don't have real sales.
Right.
You know, everybody said this to death, but it's 100% true. Kino has a real sale. Half price, sometimes 60, 70% off. They have real sales. So
yeah, and a lot of their newer releases are on sale right now, which is great for those that didn't buy it when it was first released.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so PMAC knows I would like to have those slips. I just, for whatever reason, I just never knew that the Night Stalker and Night Strangler had slips. Tony says the 88 films release of Just Before Dawn is out of print in the UK now and is reselling for crazy money. Yep. So if you decide to get rid of it,
it's happening. It's happening the world over. The OOP eBay gouge. What's going on, Tim?
Yep. Hey, Tim. I got some laggy internet going on. I guess I got the whole family upstairs streaming all on their devices.
Sucking up all your internet.
Yep. Johnny just got it for
$12, Anthony.
No slip though. We have Tim Talks Talkies here. Just noticed I was logged in with my other account when I commented. Anyway, glad to tune in. So Tim, and then we got Standalone 4 out of 5 stars all day long. Yeah, Standalone looks like it's a good one. I don't know if I got that one or not, but I definitely wrote it down. Didn't even see that in the sale. Looks cool, like a Death Wish set in the suburbs. Yeah, that's what it looked like to me too.
Yeah, JS, while you're there, check out a movie called Prime Cut. It's in the sale. It's a Lee Marvin versus Gene Hackman movie. It was Sissy Spacek. It's a good one, and it's cheap.
Yeah, I think I've got that one. Yeah, got a good deal there. Hey, Tommy Star, how's it going? I got your Steelbook shipped out to you, so hopefully you'll get that in a few days. Hopefully it'll arrive safely. Of course, I shipped it in a box, no envelope coming from my house. It's wrapped really good.
I've got titles from Tony before. He always packs real well, so I wouldn't worry about it, Tommy.
Hey, Vincent, how's it going?
Oh, Vince.
I'm gonna have to call upstairs and tell them to get off their devices. When has Korean horror ever failed to deliver?
That's a fair point. They usually do pretty good stuff.
See what Brian has to say. Puppet Masters is awesome. It's a total Parasite flick. I remember watching it when I was in high school and being creeped out. So I'm looking forward to seeing that one too. I think I've got that one in the box.
It's interesting they bring back Donald Sutherland after Invasion of the Body Snatchers, and it not being a sequel of some kind.
Yeah.
Could be totally different. I don't know.
Did you ever see Don't Look Now?
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah, that was good.
That's the one where he's in Italy or Spain, and his daughter drowns, and they move over there to get away from the memory or whatever.
It's a very interesting story. Yeah.
I think it's available in 4K now from Second Sight.
Yeah, Mama Blu-ray likes that Nightmare City. So what series is the Lindsay slip from?
It's called Rko Video.
Yep.
And then there's another name. I know Amazon carries these, but it's a smaller label, I think, out of Minnesota. But
Yeah. Tommy Starr and the Hizzy. Hall Notes. Brian's referring to the 88 release, Brad.
there you go. It's got my hopes up for nothing.
Yeah.
Some kind of sick joke he played on me. He's evil like that.
You can just color in your own artwork on the back side. It's all blank.
I'm gonna get a ladder. I'm gonna drive to Tampa, and I'm gonna knock him out for that one.
The Puppet Masters, I remember really enjoying when I was younger, but I haven't seen it in a long time. Donald Sutherland is always great, though. He is.
Oh yeah, really good.
Hey Glenn, how's it going? Do you know if they ship to
Great Britain?
Great Britain, a lot of titles I would like to own. I don't think that they do. I think they only ship to the U.S.
Tony, Masters of the 80s, if you're in the chat, can you help out Glenn? Because Tony would know.
Hey there, PR Movie Wax. How's it going? Tommy Stroher, I knew you would pack it up nice, Tony. I appreciate it. Yeah,
Tommy, if you're still in the chat, man, I love your spoof covers videos. They're hilarious.
Yeah, him and Craig do some good, funny stuff.
You and Craig, the stairway bit and everything. You know, I hope you don't mean that. it's so funny.
Will Johnson's here. How many titles you have, Tony? It's a whole FYE behind you. I just subscribed to your channel. Well, first of all, thanks for subscribing, Will. I've got quite a bit of titles in the collection. It's a lot.
I don't remember. It doesn't have an updated number because all the packages that came in today aren't accounted for.
No, I accounted for those this morning. I actually went in and spent about an hour getting everything cataloged this morning. But it's quite a bit. Adrian James, I have Invasion of the Body Snatchers on Rko Blu-ray.
Kino did a really nice Invasion of the Body Snatchers 4K recently.
Yeah.
It's in the sale, I believe, and it's very cheap. I believe it was like $12 or something.
Just visit the circuit breaker. So last night I was in the movie collection battle and started lagging toward the end, and so I kept on texting upstairs and telling my family, because we have 3 people upstairs, my wife and my 2 boys. Told them to quit streaming. They said it wasn't them causing it. It was my crappy computer and my wireless card. But I've never had any issues in the past. But anyways, FYE has nothing on me. I love FYE, though.
An FYE warehouse, maybe.
Okay, so they don't ship to the UK, which it is a shame. I know that they don't get Scream Factory and Shop Factory stuff in the UK either, which is sad. Okay, I guess we'll go ahead and open up another box. This is a big box. It's got quite a bit in it. And like I said, I believe that I got some. Yeah, this is a good one. I believe I got some that Brad may have had. Some of these have slips, which is nice. I'll just show 8 of these. First up, we got Night Terror. This right here has Valley Harper in it. I just like the artwork on this one. Anything that I buy from Kino, I always watch the trailer and I always look at the reviews before I purchase. And to me, I thought this right here looked really good.
Oh, it looks interesting.
Yeah. I don't know if it was made for TV or what, but some really good artwork. This is one that I've seen as a kid. It's called Chomps.
Yeah.
I don't know if anybody's ever seen this before, but really fun movie.
Brian got that. It looks great. Looks like a lot of fun.
It's got Valerie Bertinelli in it. It's almost like a bionic dog, a robot top dog. Just a really good family friendly film.
Carrying dynamite in its mouth.
Exactly. And then I'm just gonna move this. Enjoyed these old Western films. And this has been sitting on my wish list for a while, and I went ahead and picked this one up.
Burt Lancaster.
Yep. And then I've got 3 titles here. I've got The Land Unknown, a dinosaur film, black and white. I love all of these older black and white dinosaur type films. Dinosaurs, really nice looking artwork. It's got the old animation style there. You can see practical effects, of course. And I got The Land That Time Forgot. As you can see there in the water, that's really cool looking.
Submarine, yeah.
Yeah. So I love these old dinosaur films. I got the Taken of Pelham 1, 2, 3, the original. I've heard great things about this one. It's been sitting in my wish list for a while. I went ahead and pulled the trigger on this one.
Robert Shaw.
Yep.
Jaws.
And I also got Scavenger Hunt. I saw this one a lot as a kid. I think it used to play on cable all the time when I was growing up. Just a really fun movie. It's got an all-star cast from back in those days. It's just what it says. It's a scavenger hunt. It's a comedy. So those are the ones that I added. So yeah, if you've seen any of these or have any comments about them, let us know in the chat. Let's see where we were at. So PR Movie Wax, I got like 5 boxes full with movies. I need space. Yeah, space is always a challenge, especially if you're Brad. Brad moves around a lot, so he doesn't get to. He keeps a lot of his stuff in totes, I guess.
Yeah, this laptop and camera is sitting on 4 or 5 totes full of movies.
So what do you normally do whenever you open these boxes of Kino stuff? Do you just put them back in the box? Because I noticed that you've labeled them Kino. So does that help you later on know what's in the box?
No, I just labeled them Kino for so I knew what they were, because I was going to be unboxing them on a live stream. I knew I was going to be doing that. So
what do you do with them after you've watched them? Where do you keep them at?
Pile them, get new totes, whatever, until it's time to, we'll see what happens with the next property.
Yeah.
How long I stay there. I'm planning on doing some shelves, but we'll see what happens.
Yep. The Land Unknown is also on 101 Films. I did not know that. I do not have that one. Usually the 101 films that I get are the black label. I have picked up a few red label 101 films. But yeah, that's pretty cool. I'm looking forward to seeing this one. Hey, there's Ken there, new tag team champions of the world, Mid Basement Blues. Yeah, we had a really fun time last night battling. Ken was my partner, of course.
I'll catch the replay. Missed that one.
Johnny saying Apache just got added to my cart. Thanks for showing it. Yeah, I love these old westerns. You can't go wrong, especially with Burt Lancaster. The days of stop motion. I wish it was used more nowadays. Leica is the main ones keeping it alive in any way. Yeah, so Coraline, Kubo and the 7 strings or the 10 strings, all those new films are just so fun to watch. I love all that stop motion. Pelham has a funny. Johnny put the pen and pad away. He can't do it. He has to take notes. Look, I got my notes right here. Everything that Brad shows. Laggy. I'm sorry. Never. Tony, do you use your internet anti-fiber? And I've got my wife upstairs. She's streaming Supernatural when she could watch it on physical media, but she prefers to stream. And 2 grown kids upstairs playing games. I know what kind of movie I got in the box. When I buy more movies, I know what to get.
It's good with the streams as you get, ideas and stuff you might have missed in the sale. There's over 800 titles in that Kino sale. So it's good to have some idea of what other people are getting and what other people like, or you're just in there blind in a lot of cases. Some of this stuff is a lot older, so and it's
Yeah.
impossible to see everything.
So Will Johnson, it's hard for him to keep up with all the titles that he gets.
Yeah, Chandler, I don't think that's a rumor. I think that's confirmed.
So Brad, what I'm going to do is, as you show your next group, I'm going to wire my computer up real quick.
Okay.
Maybe that'll help some.
Yeah, the next comment, Chandler, Gore Forever says it's not a rumor. They posted it, and if he don't know, nobody knows. So that's it's for sure. I'm gonna open the second box. This one took a little bit of a hit, a little loose. So they did put the bladders in. It's an okay job, I guess, but again, better than any bag. Take a box all day. All right, get these out separated, see how many there are, and do half. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So we'll do 5 in this one. I don't think I have any control over the chat. I don't. First one I got in, I'm starting to look at more of these Italian. I like Italian horror, so I've been looking at more of the Italian crime genre. I picked up a movie called The Violent Professionals. It's a Sergio Martino movie. Looks really good. I love crime films. It's actually my favorite genre. I do love horror. It's a close second, but a real legit crime film, like let's just say Thief, for instance, that's my favorite type of movie. Hardcore, serious crime films. But Violent Professionals, Sergio Martino, I'm a huge fan of. He did Torso, numerous other titles. But this is his Code Red release. Special features. You got a new scan and a trailer, I believe. That's interesting. But kind of a light release, but it looks interesting. Anybody seen this one? I know Arrow's getting into these old Italian crime movies right now.
Yeah.
Also grabbed a movie called Panic.
Looks good.
I'm not familiar with this one at all. But I think I saw somebody picking it up. It looks kind of interesting. We'll see what it is. Yeah, I don't know if it's a horror film or what it is, but
Yeah, what's that up there? What's up there in the right-hand corner by the barcode in that image? The bloody.
Oh, the hands?
Yeah, is that hands?
Those are hands, yeah. So maybe a monster movie. I'm not real sure. Again, special features are none. But I got it, and we will see what it is. Somebody might have recommended it. I'm not exactly sure. I know Steve from the Dead Pit recommended a lot of titles in the Kino sale that I did pick up. That might have been one of them. I got an Argento film called Sleepless. Heard really good things about this one. I do like some later Argento, and a lot of people don't, but I am a fan. Again, special features, get some there. It's a Scorpion release, but again, I've said it 50 times, they were all under $10. So to grab an Argento for under $10, I'll take it. Another title here called Rituals. I believe Brian was really going on about this one being really good. So I think I had to go back into the sale and get this one on Brian's recommendation, but I'm excited to check this one out. I think it's like a Lost in the Wilderness type movie.
That looks good.
Scorpion release. So that'll be a good one. And last one in this pile, Tony already showed it. Revenge of the Shogun Woman in 3D. I've heard a lot of good things about this one. I think Steve was telling me about this one from Dead Pit. Real excited to check this one out. It seems crazy. I know Tony from Masters of the 80s loves it, so that means it's probably totally insane. It's going to be a fun one to watch.
Yeah, imagine seeing it in 3D though.
Yeah. That's it for that pile. I got one left.
Okay, so here's some more. Let's go to the chat and see. So, everybody ready for the June Swoon Kino sale?
That's what Brian was telling me about it now.
Yeah.
It's a sale. Brian knows about it. So, I trust his judgment and get ready for a June sale with Kino.
Yeah, so anything that you don't get this time around, definitely put it on your wish list. And then, hopefully it'll go down in price, or, maybe they'll get some more stock of stuff that you might have missed out on. Hi, Ken, are you still celebrating? It's not just your connection, Tony. Us folks here, all in Georgia, get our servers hit. Canceled 2 live streams today just because of this issue. Yeah, and I noticed you were having some issues last night on the live stream, but I did go upstairs while Brad was starting this last unboxing, and I noticed that the wired cable was a little bit loose, so everything seems to be going good now. So I have to apologize to the wife and kids before she leaves me.
They just don't need to know. That's they'll never know. They're not going to watch this video.
Yeah. So I thought I saw a post, but didn't know it was confirmed. Good pickup.
That's a good. That information came from Chuck over at Gore Forever. I call him the Google of Gore. If he don't know, nobody knows. He's got a YouTube channel. Check him out. He's got an Instagram channel he's very active on. Hopefully he's coming back to YouTube soon. Check him out.
Yeah.
All kinds of information.
Cody says that the best part of the movie is the soundtrack.
All right, Cody.
And also calm down. Violent Professionals looks cool.
Yeah, that's what I thought. I bought a lot of these. Most were recommended, but some were just straight cover art.
Yeah.
So
that's all it takes.
Sometimes it becomes a winner. Sometimes you win, sometimes you lose.
Yeah. Going to have to add that Panic to Brian's cart.
Sculder, he says,
hey there, Sculder, how's it going? I think Panic is some kind of beast in the Mineshaft movie.
That sounds right. An English village hunting ground, unholy bacterial experiment gone horribly wrong, turns scientists into deformed, rampaging nightmare. I don't see anything about a mine shaft, but it could very well be. It's some kind of mutated monster movie.
Gore Forever, Ritual is awesome. You're really going to like that one, Brad.
I appreciate it, and he would know. He knows my tastes inside and out. Chuck's a good guy.
Kino has constant while supplies last sales. Don't forget to check those out when they're going out of print. That's all they have to do is tell me that something's going out of print, and I start snatching them up.
They do. Brian was showing me they do have a while it lasts tab.
Yeah, they do.
Kino, and you can click it. The stuff that they're burning through. So that's a good way to look at it.
Yeah, that's a good way of getting some good titles. I got 70 DVDs, the new upgrade that need to be upgraded on Blu-ray, so I can get all the DVDs away from my collection.
Yeah. Constant battle.
Michael Thompson, I like that they include videos from the Cohen film collection. Yeah, me too. And I want to get more of those films. I actually ordered 2 of those today. I'm hoping to add more of those to the collection. Hit that thumbs up for these kick-ass collectors. Thanks, Anthony. Okay, let me show you some more of what I've got. These actually have some slips with them. I got this one in today. Now, this was not on sale. This is one of their newer titles, a double feature.
Mm-hmm.
The Abominable Dr. Phoebes and Dr. Phoebes Rises Again. This right here has Vincent Price in it. And as you can see over here, Peter Cushing's in this one.
Mm-hmm.
but love the artwork on this.
That's a cool double feature.
And then I got these RKO Classics, classic adventures. It's got 3 old Western type films in it, and I think one that's not a Western, but anyways, I added that. I got these classic romances. I do like getting all these older titles in the collection. Don't know that I'll ever actually watch these anytime soon, but it was at a really good price point. I did get Nightmare City with a slip.
Yep.
So no need to be jealous now, right, Brad?
Yeah. Crisis averted.
I got New Year's Evil.
Oh yeah, that's a good one.
Yeah. Now this right here has had a release before.
Scream Factory.
Yep.
I just heard from Wes over at Dead Pit that it has all the special features that the Scream Factory release had, and it's a new scan.
Oh, that's great.
Scan.
Yeah,
And it's cheap. I think it's only $17, something like that, on Kino's website.
Yeah, so I guess I can get rid of this one.
Yeah, you could sell that one. You could have sold it a while ago for a lot of money when it was OOP.
Yeah,
now
well,
it's probably just a regular price.
I can't sell something though.
I know.
Until I get its replacement in. But look at the artwork on this one, Tentacle.
Oh yeah, that's a killer slip.
Man, I love that.
Yeah.
It's all it takes. Some really good artwork. And look at this.
Hmm.
Yep. Really good creature feature.
Did you ever read the tagline for that one? The tagline's really funny.
I can't. So it has one special feature.
Yeah.
But still. So what is the tagline for this one?
Oh, it's something like it's armed, it's angry, and it's heavily armed. It's so funny. I don't remember it, but it's a funny one.
And then I got this one, the Puppet Masters. So those are the other ones I got out of this box. So I got one more box to go. The slips. Like I said, some of these are regular price, $17.99 titles, but it's a good time to add items to the cart. I like to get free shipping. So anytime I can get over $50.
That's what it was. It was over $50 to get free shipping.
Yeah. And if you can use PayPal if it's not a pre-order.
Mm-hmm. I'm starting to think, where's my...
And I keep a lot of that money in the PayPal account. Okay, let's see. Where were we at in the chat? I think we got these here. So both of the Phoebes films are really good, Tony. Second one tends to go off the rails, but it's in a really fun way.
Yeah,
I'm looking forward to those.
I also got the same title, but the tagline is, it's angry, it's hungry, it's extremely well armed.
Wow.
That's got to be a winner. It's a Jaws ripoff. I think it's 1977.
So yeah, 88 Films has got a really nice release for that New Year's Evil. I love those 88 films with the slips.
Black case or red case, whichever it is. So
yeah,
they're really nice.
Oh, no tax. That's right. That's really good. Yeah, anytime there's no tax.
Brian always knows the deals. I'm telling you, that's an awesome plus for some of these sites that don't have to charge sales tax, and some do. It really is a big discount.
Yeah. So let's go ahead and go to the next box you have.
I just got...
How many more boxes do you have?
Well, I've got some boxes from other stuff, but these are the last 6 from the Kino sale, but I did grab these. I think I showed these on the previous stream. This wasn't part of the sale. It's just something I had to have.
Yeah. Have you ever seen that movie?
Yes, yeah. Oh, yeah. Cronenberg, it's really good. I hope we get A History of Violence. The same treatment would be great. But this is a really violent, strange kind of crime movie. But this is a really good one. Definitely check that one out. I did get New Year's Evil as well.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of people don't like this movie. I really do. It's the standard as far as New Year's horror films, in my opinion. So this is a good one. Grab that. Wasn't part of the sale, and neither was Tentacles. I already showed it, but those were all pre-orders that came in along with my Kino stuff.
Imagine if they would start selling posters with theirs, or giving away a poster with their artwork. They got some really nice looking artwork lately.
Yeah, they do. But one crisis at a time, I guess. This is a title recommended by Steve over Dead Pit called I, the Jury. I believe it's kind of a dark, sleazy crime type detective story, but it's supposed to be pretty good. Special features pretty limited. Got commentary, but I'm going to be checking this one out. It's Kino title. Anybody know about this one in the chat? I, the Jury.
So who is that stars in that?
Oh, it's the same guy from the Odyssey. I can't remember his name.
He doesn't have it listed on the front.
Yeah, Armando Asante.
Oh yeah, that's what I thought. That's who it looked like.
Yep. He's been in a lot of stuff. He was in Hoffa. Good actor. He was in Judge Dredd, the original one. This other title I got, I believe this was recommended from Tony over at Master of the 80s, Spedders. And you don't have to look too far to know why I bought this one. It's a Paul Verhoeven film. One of my favorite directors. I have not seen this. I definitely want to check it out. I love Paul Verhoeven. He's awesome. Makes awesome movies. He makes awesome movies you didn't realize he made. Total Recall, Robocop, Starship Troopers, all Paul Verhoeven stuff. So, Spedders, I don't know what it is. I don't know anything about it. I know Tony was putting it over. I'm going to check this one out. Got a title here called Sudden Terror. I think it's a biker movie of some kind. I don't really remember, but I picked it up. I believe it was recommended again by Steve over at Dead Pit. Special features, there's some there, not a lot. But definitely going to check this one out. I think it's an older one. I think this is a late 60s movie. I really don't get into the 60s much, but definitely check that out. Also got this one, Wanted Dead or Alive. I'm a big Rutger Hauer fan.
Yeah, that's a good one.
I didn't get the slip, so I'm going to be crying all night over this one. But I think there was a slip for this. But we got the Hitcher coming out here soon. I just watched Split Second not too long ago, which I really like. So I'm really happy to get this one. Heard a lot about it, but it looks like your typical. Maybe a road thriller, Rutger Hauer movie. Special features, some, not a lot. RLJ and with Kino. But anybody actually seen this one? I know a lot of people picked it up. Has anybody actually seen this one? Is it any good? I picked up next the Love Butcher. If I can ever get it to zoom. There it is. I believe I heard Wes talking about this one. From Dead Pit, CK. It seems crazy. I don't know anything about it. It's Code Red release. I don't think there are any special features even listed whatsoever. Bare bones Code Red release, but
man, that's a good cover.
I will definitely check that out. It's one of those things. Cover art alone, worth checking it out. And I got one more. This one did come with a slip. It's called.
Oh yeah.
Blue Monkey. Everybody got this one. It's about bugs, despite the name. I think they're giant wasps.
Yeah, insects.
But yeah, I want to check this out. I've never seen it. It's got a cool slip on it.
So when did they come up with the name Blue Monkey for?
Yeah, I got no idea. Brian, I'm sure, knows all about this, why it's called that, but I'm not familiar. But glad to have it with a slip.
Yeah, that's some good ones.
That's the end of my Kino buying. I swear. I'm not giving you a pop's promise here that I'm done buying, but I think I'm done for this sale.
Yeah, so Brian says New Year's Evil, Terror Train, and Bloody New Year would be a great New Year horror triple feature.
Cool.
Yep, Terror Train's a good one. I highly recommend Charlie Varick for anyone looking for a great release from Kino. Movie took me by complete surprise. So Charlie Varick. Make a note of this. Spedders is fantastic, says Tony.
Yep.
Got Spedders a while ago. Still haven't checked it out. Trailer is cool, though.
Definitely.
Spedders is earlier Verhoeven film. Like, it's a Dutch film.
Yep.
You skipped over Showgirls, Brad. So you got the one with the slip, didn't you, Brad?
Brian, I wouldn't even own that garbage. I don't even know what you're talking about. Yeah, I got the one with the slip.
That's a big old thick box too.
Yeah, it's an umbrella title.
Okay.
It's similar to Imprint. But yeah, I have it. I'm gonna
Still
check it out. Brian keeps saying it's good. Brian literally says this is a good movie. He is the only person on earth I've ever heard say it was a good movie. I bought it. I needed a third title for free shipping, and it's Paul Verhoeven.
Oh, so you got that one from Orbit DVD?
I believe it was Orbit I got this from.
Yeah, it must be.
There's something shaking around in there anyway. But one day, Brian, we will check this out. You're going to eat a lot of crow because I'm sure this cannot be good. It's good though.
Yeah, it didn't do very well, did it?
Yeah,
it does. It has a cult following.
Yeah.
JS says Wanted Dead or Alive is fire. Brian says that there was no slip for Wanted Dead or Alive. So sleep easy.
Good. Could have swore there was a slip for it.
Subjective Perspective Collective is here.
It's a new channel. That's Dirk Hall. Anybody should check him out. He's going to be doing some really interesting reviews of some kind of out there stuff. He's a really good guy, a friend of mine. Check him out.
Yep. Wedlock was a great movie with Rutger Hauer.
I'm not familiar with that one.
Yeah, I don't know. I wonder if there's a Blu-ray release for that. I don't think so. That Blue Monkey slip, got it with they got that one with the first stack.
Yeah.
Scolder says that Showgirls is a classic.
Okay.
So there's another one that agrees with Brian. To piggyback on getting the Scavenger Hunt, a great treasure hunting movie, I picked up Finders Keepers. Never seen it. Hope it's good. I've got Finders Keepers also. I haven't checked it out yet either. Now Trini likes Showgirls also.
Listen. I'm gonna have to crack it open. I'm gonna have to watch it.
Yeah, you must have a winner there. I thought y'all were going to be multi-streaming.
Yeah, we talked about it. I don't think it worked, but totally fine with me. Either way, this works just good. This StreamYard is like a link in between you and YouTube and stuff. It doesn't always work. We're figuring it out.
Yeah.
Maybe next time.
I thought we were multi-streaming. So I don't know what happened. Yeah. I mean, when I set this up, I had your stuff in there too, so I'm not sure what happened.
I linked your channel in my social media posts, so the link took them here, so it doesn't matter.
Okay, sorry about that.
No, it's no big deal. I'm happy just to be doing it.
Yep. So Brian's good to have some backup. It's not a good movie, but he likes it.
I know the feeling. There's
a lot of bad movies out there that people like, you know.
Yeah, there's a lot of movies that are terrible.
So you don't have any more to unbox?
Nope, no more. That's all the Kino stuff I got.
So this right here is a big box. I'm just going to kind of go through them kind of quickly. Let me bring this up here. First off, let's bring up this from Jason Carr, $20. Pre-ordered the Batman Steelbook from Best Buy, Walmart for the exclusive, the 4K and Blu-ray on Amazon. Can't wait until May 24th. Can't wait to use my surround sound on max volume for that car chase scene. That will be pretty cool. I got my Batman ordered also. I don't remember all the editions that I bought, but I did buy quite a bit. The Steelbook sold out pretty quickly too. So hopefully people that wanted the Steelbook was able to get it. But yeah, thank you very much, Jason Carr, for the $20.
That's awesome, man.
So first up, I got Buck Rogers, the complete collection.
Oh wow!
I grew up in the 70s, in the early 80s. This right here was a big deal back then, and they had this really nice box set. They did sell these individually, but very happy to have this one. This is part of the sale. I got In the Heat of the Night 4K release. I love this movie. Great film. We've got this on 4K now with the slipcover. I've got this I've already got a couple of these in my collection. I think I got I want to say Twilight Time did a release. I got the Twilight Time, and I think I also have another release for that. I got Dragnet. The
It's the one
movie.
with Dan Aykroyd.
Yeah, no, this right here is the Jack Webb original.
Yeah.
The movie for the TV series that later became a TV series. I got this one the day after. This is a made-for-TV movie, I believe. I remember watching this. It's about them setting off a nuclear bomb. I got Career Opportunities. I've heard good things about this one. I've actually never seen this movie. I got The Bigamist. Wanted by Two Women.
Story of my life.
Yeah, black and white. Probably a really good film. The Story of Your Life. And look at this one. A Fistful of Dynamite.
Oh, that looks awesome.
Yeah, look at that.
I am sorry I missed that one. Man, that looks badass.
Yep. That's why I bought it. Man, that artwork.
That's crazy.
I got this Adios Abata. I already thought I had this one in the collection, but I didn't. But it's been in my on my wish list for a long time. It didn't get very good reviews, but it is a Western. It's got Yul Brynner in it, so I picked it up. You know, just because it doesn't get good reviews doesn't mean it's not a good movie. I got Mel and Goldie and Bird on a Wire. I love this movie. Last time I saw this was in the theater when it was released. I had a really good time with this one. If you haven't seen Bird on a Wire, definitely check that one out. Everything's coming down to
Tony's going into Tony speed now. This is Basement Blues speed here. He's used to doing 300 titles in 10 minutes. I don't know how you did that Criterion video.
Yeah, well,
300 titles in like an 8-minute video.
Some good editing, I guess. Yeah. I got Link. I know that you picked this one up.
Oh yeah.
So after you did your video, I added that one to my cart. But
yeah,
have you had a chance to watch this one yet?
I haven't watched it, but a lot of people tell me it's a fun one.
Yeah. Then I got this 23 Paces to Baker Street, another old one. Looks like a mystery, a thriller type film. And as you can see, there got some color and some black and white. I'm not sure what that's all about.
Flashback scenes, maybe.
Maybe. I got Three Bad Men. Somebody else mentioned this one on their live stream. But another good old Western black and white.
Man, I wish Jace was in here. I'm sure he's seen all of these.
Yep. And then lastly, I got Masquerade. I actually saw this. I think Kim Cattrall. Yeah, Kim Cattrall's in here also. Really good thriller type movie. So very happy to have that one. Yeah, I kind of went through those pretty quickly.
Yeah, that's typical. That's Tony speed right there. You don't do nothing slow.
Yeah.
With all the stuff he gets done in a day, he's got to be going 100 miles an hour all the time. What was the Western you showed earlier with all the explosions and stuff on the cover?
Yeah.
What title was that?
Fistful of Dynamite.
Oh yeah, that was it. That looks wild, man. That looks like a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Anybody in the chat know anything about that one? Fistful of Dynamite?
Seems like my internet's laggy again. Let's see. Hey, so Huck got the Buck Rogers as well. Good set. Yep, Buck Rogers was my jam. See, a lot of people like that Buck Rogers.
Yeah.
So after I got the Buck Rogers in the from the sale, I ordered some more box sets that they've got. They've got some really good classic films in these nice boxes. So I won't tell you what I got until I get it, but some really nice box sets. Westerns are always good.
Yep.
Sabata has trilogy release from Eureka in the UK. I wonder. Yeah, I don't know if I have that or not.
Oh, Brian, now you're speaking my language. Now I got to go back to that Kino cart.
I'm gonna have to text my kids upstairs to get off the internet. Bird on a Wire, very good movie.
Yeah, I know Tony was telling me Link's a lot of fun too.
So 1 and 2 are good. Stay away from part 3.
Fistful of Dynamite.
No. JS Grab Link and Masquerade. No, yeah, I gotta watch that Masquerade. It's been a long time since I've seen that one, but I remember it being really good.
Sergio Leone, I believe. Yeah, that was it. Not Caesar. Either way, both are really good. Put that in my cart.
So part 2 is a slow burn. Fistful of Dynamite is a Sergio Martino Western, really good.
Yeah, he meant to say Sergio Leone.
Fistful of Dynamite is one of Sergio Leone's Westerns, also known as Duck You Sucker.
Yep. That's what it's saying here.
Fistful has that Ennio Morricone score. That's all you need.
Yeah.
I probably butchered that name.
Yeah, I think it's Ennio or Inno or yeah. He did all the spaghetti westerns for like Clint Eastwood and stuff.
Yeah, let me check this cable. I'm gonna have to give me a new wireless card, I think.
Yeah, maybe. Maybe
To,
you're right.
Instead of buying so many Blu-rays, I need to get this internet worked out.
Priorities, man.
I'm paying all this money for fiber, and here I am lagging in the live stream.
Yeah.
Show that Tombs of the Blind Dead yet. Have you watched it? I have not watched it. Tombs of the Blind Dead.
It's the one that came with the Kindred.
Oh yeah. So yeah, those I will not be opening up right yet. But it looks good.
There's very likely going to be a standard release.
Yeah, that's usually what I wait on. Some of those things I do like to just collect to have in the collection, but I do want to see the films. So JS gets Overboard mixed up with Bird on a Wire. I do the exact same thing. Overboard was a great film. When I say great film, it means I enjoy the film. It may not have been the best film, but it's fun.
It's a Severin release. Overboard.
Yep. Yeah.
I'm adding to my wish list, Brian. Don't you worry about it, okay? We all say things we don't mean, Brian. Okay. I happen to have some other stuff in my cart. Don't worry about it.
So when I went upstairs to check on the internet, I had this on the porch.
I bet you it's Robocop.
Yep. And they put it in a bag, of course, right?
Yep, naturally.
Yeah. Not bad.
We both picking it up the same day. That's weird.
So I actually just watched this one last month. The standard release. But I already had the Arrow Steelbook that came out. I guess it came out from Zavi.
Yeah.
Or from Arrow UK.
With the original artwork of him getting out of the car.
Yeah. I love those steelbooks that they do.
Yeah. Just I wish the company was easier to deal with. Wish they shipped better. I wish they did everything better.
Yeah. Well, that's all I had to show. There's 4 parts of that Tombs movie. Spanish horror. I loved it.
Yeah, I sent Dirk Hall one as well. I think I bought 4 or 5. I don't remember, but I sent them all out. And I didn't get one for myself because I'm going to get the standard release. I don't really like steelbooks.
Yeah.
I move so much. They're so fragile, I guess is the word. They're so easily damaged. And if you do break it, it's not like an Amaray case where you just get another case and put the insert in. it's done. It's destroyed.
Yeah, there's nothing like looking at an ugly tinted up steelbook, scratched up.
Yeah, it's I'm not just if they're super cool, like I've got some. If they're super cool, I've got to have them.
So Trini, don't you remember the days when Amazon would ship stuff in a box? I mean, how difficult could that have been to just keep using boxes? Especially if I would say that if they would just do that for certain priced items, it would be better. But
it's all about their subscription. Amazon doesn't make money on the items they sell. They make money on the subscription. So they just want to keep you as an Amazon customer, and they just keep you happy. And if it breaks 10 times, they'll send you 10 copies.
Yeah, I mean,
but with all the logistics and overhead, they don't actually make money on the items they sell. They make money on the subscriptions. But as far as steelbooks go, like if it's something like this, where I have to, you got to get. I mean, I'm not gonna just not get it, but I got it in one of those hard plastic, cases. But otherwise, I try to avoid them.
Yeah, so Brian's got a good point there. If he gets the steelbook and then gets the box set, that's really not a double dip. I agree, it's not.
You're asking the drug dealer if it's okay to do drugs, Brian. He's like, I don't think it's a double dip, and I agree with you too. The artwork is different. It is a different release.
And I was telling Brad earlier that I'm really bad about having all these standard releases that Arrow did, and buying the 4K release. I don't know if I just broke up or not, but I think I did.
You didn't. No.
But now they got me to where I'm buying another box set, unfortunately. Yeah. But eventually, I think I'm going to let the standard releases go.
Yeah. What are you going to do? It's like the Scream Factory thing, same thing.
Yeah.
But almost the same thing, but the artwork is worse. It's not the same. It's worse than the previous release. So what are you going to do? I mean, we all end up double dipping. It's just part of the game.
Yeah. So the Synapse Steelbooks are the only must-owns for Brian.
They're really different, in my opinion. If you pick up a Synapse Steelbook, it weighs like double what a standard Steelbook
It does. Yeah, it's probably very well done too.
They're very well made. They are very interesting.
Yeah.
JS the same way as I am.
Yeah.
And if you try to sell a steelbook, JS pointed it out. The people that buy steelbooks are insanely particular.
Yes.
I mean, Tony's one of them. If it's got a scratch, hey, it's got a scratch. It's devalued by quite a bit. But a little scratch on an Amaray case, it's a new case. Boom, you're good to go.
Yeah, no, as long as Best Buy's been selling steelbooks, Wandu, I always get the stink eye every time I go in there with a scuffed up or scratched steelbook and have to explain over and over and over again why I want to return it.
Yeah. They're kind of jerks at Best Buy when it comes to returns. Even if you have a valid reason, they don't want it back. In my experience, but
Scolder 22 actually had a Christmas miracle. Got 2 deliveries in boxes in December. Last week there was a live stream with Jace and y'all where he had his he had a T-shirt on. What T-shirt was that? I forget now.
Sylvester Stallone mugshot.
Yes,
from Rambo.
From Rambo. I actually ordered me that T-shirt. It came in yesterday. They sent me a tiny kid's shirt. So I had to send it back. No, actually, I didn't have to send it back. They gave me my money back and told me to keep the shirt.
Yeah.
So I told my wife she could probably fit into it. I got to get me another. I got to get me another John Rambo shirt. That shirt looks really cool.
Alan got his in. He's already wearing it.
Is he?
He couldn't look like a little kid. The second he got in, boom, what's going on?
Yeah. So Anthony's asking about the individual Jurassic Park 4K release. I'm definitely excited about all of those. I love Jurassic Park films. And anytime they do any kind of new artwork, I'm all for it. Yep. More than one copy, definitely a double dip.
There it is. Trini would know.
So have I seen the Titans of Cult Steelbook releases from the UK? Yes, I've got all of the Titans of Cult Steelbook releases, and they're all still sealed up. They got some really nice looking releases.
The Mondo ones as well. I think they're from the UK.
Yeah, the Mondos are really nice too.
Great looking. They got a great looking one of Dread.
Oh yeah.
The awesome one.
So they're subjective perspective collective. Can we get some protected cases for these box sets? That's what I want to know.
Yeah. I actually reached out to Retro Protectors and asked them about that, and there's no immediate plans for it.
Yeah, because if you think about it, most of these are pretty standard size.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And now Synapse is doing them too. The exact same, thickness and all that. So
yeah, because you think about dust getting on them and different things.
It's just cardboard, even though it is.
Yeah.
I know Alan's not in the stream, but it is still nice hard cardboard. But it is just cardboard at the same time.
Yeah, I've got this right here, and there's nothing I can put this in to keep it, protected. It makes me want to just wrap it in bubble wrap.
He's wrapping this stuff. It's wrapping pallet wrap.
Man, it took me about 30 minutes to get through those Steelbook packages.
Well, I'm glad. I'm glad they got there in one piece.
I almost had to get a blowtorch after them.
I've been getting a lot of comments, a lot of private messages about that video of me boxing up your stuff. A lot of people got a lot of things to say about it, but mostly everybody's going, I wish everybody did this.
Yeah.
I don't do it quite that extreme, but those are very expensive steelbooks, and they are one of them you can't get anywhere else but at conventions right now. It's not available yet. So if it was to get damaged, I mean, how would I get Tony another one?
Right, exactly.
I want to make sure he gets it there. And but a lot of people I don't think they want to be commenting on my videos. If you've seen my videos, I think a lot of people are kind of they're like, they don't really want to be affiliated with that channel. I get it, but I have got a lot of private messages, people saying nice things about the video.
Good. So there's going to be a Stallone shirt trio. If I can ever get me a Stallone shirt in, one that fits me. They need individual Back to the Future releases.
Yes.
So, yes.
I don't want that. I don't want all that bullshit. I don't want the digipacks and all that stuff. Just give me 3 Amarais with 3 different slips, and I don't want the steelbooks that line up and all that stuff. I don't care about that. I want just a regular release. That would be nice. Yeah,
Kino doing Robocop 2 and 3 on 4K since they keep taking stuff from Shout Factory. I would be okay with that.
I would love to get 2 for sure. Yeah. The same treatment. That I'm a big fan of 2. It's much more. Robocop 1 is dark. Robocop 2 is really dark. Yep. Look at that. That Robocop 2 slip that's a house payment. I don't know what it's really. Right now. It's worth a lot of money. I know that.
I better
think about it. It's worth a bunch of money. It's a rare one for sure.
Yeah, don't let my wife hear that. She'll be wanting me to sell all my stuff.
She'll be waiting for you to go to work and just pulling specific titles.
So now you got me looking again at the Kino cart site. Dang it, fellas. I was already done after 2 orders, but I guess I can't hurt to look, right? That's right. Yeah. We got some look at this. I've got my whole list here. Some of these I may already have in the collection, but
I've got a cart together. I'd like to get some opinions on it. I got Raw Courage in there. I think Brian was talking about it. It's in the sale. I got the Fistful of Dynamite. It's in the cart. That looks awesome. And I think I'm going to pre-order something or pre-order a couple titles to go in there with it to get to the $50 shipping. I might get Butcher Baker Nightmare Maker. I haven't seen that movie in many years, but I wasn't a fan of it back in the day. But is anybody who's seen Raw Courage? Anybody seen that one? The cover is a guy on a motorcycle with like a crossbow on it. It looks kind of interesting.
Yeah, I may have it. So Brian's got his Once Upon a Time in Hollywood set still sealed. So I actually missed out on that set. It sold out before I could get it, and ended up doing a trade with Tim Talks Talkies, which I'm very fortunate to be able to get what I got for the price that I got it for. So I'm just happy to have it in the collection. That Fritz Lang 12 movie set I do not have. Sounds interesting though.
Has anybody checked out the Kino sale? Kino's not known for their sales, but they do have some of their box sets look like they're priced pretty good. That whatever, how many years of lead it is, the Italian box set. I think it's $40 on their sale. It's usually about $70. It's $70 on Amazon right now, but it's 40 in the Kino sale.
You say it is on the Kino sale?
Yeah, some of the box sets seem like they're priced pretty decently.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, I got some that have 3 films in it for $17.99, and some for $19.99. They have like the Tony Curtis collection. They've got a Rock Hudson collection that's got some westerns and stuff in it, and some other older type films. Squirrel Girls in Chains on Tony's list.
Yeah, I bet it is. That's the top of the list. That was the first.
Look at this list. There's no Schoolgirls in Chains on this list.
It's because he already bought it. That was the first title he got. Yeah, we all know Tony is. That's. I don't know what it is. It may not be. May not be good. It's probably not good.
Yep. Very addictive buying some of these,
especially at the price.
Space Raiders. Tony's saying to buy the Space Raiders.
I'm looking at it here. Throw it in a cart. See if we can get the 50. So I get that free shipping.
Trouble Bound from the Wild Supplies last sale. The trailer looks super fun. Trouble Bound.
Yeah, I meant. What did I say? I meant the Arrow sale. I don't know what I said.
That's why I asked again if it was. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, it wasn't Kino's. It was It was Arrow. Kino actually has sales. Arrow says they have sales. It's like Mother's Day. He's talking about Butcher Baker Nightmare.
Yeah, it looks like a fun movie. I haven't seen it yet. It's got a really nice slip though. So Culture Trini only buys the new stuff.
If you buy it right away, I mean, you don't have to worry about these sales. But
yes,
a lot of these times they put stuff on sale you never heard of. Like, was that Fistful of Dynamite? I never heard of that before, but it looks awesome.
Yeah, you have to get that one. Maybe save it for the June Swoon sale.
Yeah, I don't know. We'll see what happens.
So, do you guys have the?
Must have missed it. You must have missed the last word.
Yeah. Yep. I've got it. Do you got it, Brad?
Yeah, that was several copies.
Schoolgirls in Chains.
Oh, okay, that's what you're talking about. Okay, yeah, I'm glad I got it then. If it's good.
Appaloosa is a good Western. Yes, I've got Appaloosa. I love that. That's a fun one.
Yeah, that sounds interesting.
So Tony's going to HMV tomorrow to grab some titles in the Arrow sale. I wish we had some of those here. Some places to shop other than Best Buy, Target, and Walmart. I don't have an FYE near me. Do you?
Oh, a few. I just never go in there. The prices are always really high.
Yeah, and a lot of their stuff is trade-ins where people have traded in their collections and stuff.
I don't know about you too. Like when I go there, like they don't like to even let you look around. There's always somebody coming up to me going, "Can I help you with anything?" Or
yeah, probably afraid people stealing from them or something.
Yes, I do look pretty unsavory. I understand that, but yeah, it's I just never really like going there. I mean, I know they got cool titles and stuff, but the prices, just a hassle.
You're the guy from the training video where they train the employees to make themselves known.
Yeah, let somebody know that you're there. That way, maybe they won't steal stuff.
So, do we have the pure white Steelbook of the Matrix Resurrections? I do not.
Wow, you stumped them.
Matrix,
you stumped the wizard.
You know what? I do have it. I think Matrix Resurrections. That's the one that just came out.
No, that's the old that. Yeah, that's the new one, right?
Yeah.
You probably got it.
I do have it.
Yeah,
but it's not pure white. So maybe there's another one that I just don't know about.
Yeah.
Yeah, Appaloosa is a good one. Makes me want an 8-gauge shoddy. I'm really bad about slumping over to read because I can't see the screen.
see if I can. Let me see what it's like on there.
Yeah, that's the good thing about FYE is finding those slips.
Yeah,
I know
'cause
that we
left
have
them
one
there.
of those Second and Charles near me, but I've been through that collection so much that nothing really new ever hits that store that I haven't seen. Nothing new. And let me go see. Brad, keep them entertained. I'm going to go see if I get this steelbook.
He's got to check that steelbook now. He has to know. I'm trying to find the Appaloosa on the Kino site to see what it looks like. Appaloosa. Yep, it's here. Oh, it is definitely not on sale. It is $17.99 or $17.97
For which one?
for the Appaloosa.
Oh. So here's this. I assume this is what they were referring to.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I mean, it is white.
Yeah. And it's the Matrix Resurrections. But they actually have a whole box set coming out now that's going to have the other three.
Yeah.
So it'll match this. Yeah, Appaloosa. I've got that one. Yeah. Enlarge the screen print. I need to do something. I need to wear my glasses is probably the thing I should be doing, but then you get all these lights reflecting off your glasses. Yep, I got that one from Zavi. I say Zavi. People get on to me for saying Zavi, but I am from Georgia.
Yeah.
So I got to act fancy and say Zavi. Oh, yeah. So there's the white one that has a red and blue pill on the cover. I do not have that one.
Okay.
I have seen that one. I think that's a Amazon UK exclusive. Yeah, I hate going to the FYE. I don't have one near me, but it's in the mall also.
Yeah, you walk through the mall, there's people in the middle of the place trying to sell you stuff, and I don't like it. I don't like the crowds. I don't like any of it.
Yeah, I haven't been to the mall in so long. I used to do the Funko Pops, and I would go to the mall all the time because of Hot Topic. But those days are behind me.
Yeah, I never saw those Funko videos.
Yeah,
I remember you were thinking about doing a little video of saying bye to them, all that, getting rid of them.
Yeah, don't.
Don't start. That's what he's telling you, kids.
Yes.
Don't start with the Funkos because it becomes a problem.
That Rambo Steelbook box set was a heartbreaker. I've seen so many damaged unboxings of that. Yeah, definitely. I went through. If you watch the video that I did of my Rambo unboxing, you can see where I bought 5 of those things, and they were like $100 a piece.
Yeah.
I kept buying them until I could find one that wasn't damaged, but I was lucky to be able to find one that wasn't damaged my second time. So the other ones I was able to just take back. But that's how I do it, which I shouldn't have to do it that way. They should just all be perfect, right?
Yeah, well, pack it better. I mean, they should know it's tin. It's tin, it's metal.
Yeah.
Anything that touches is going to ding it. They should pack it a little better.
I'm kind of liking the way that they're doing these Steelbook releases now, where they put them in a really good cardboard packaging instead of that metal stuff that they were doing before.
Yeah.
Yeah, FYE has some really high prices. Yeah, some movies that take places in malls are pretty good.
Oh yeah, they don't make a bad mall movie.
Yeah, I guess what was that one that just came out? I watched not too long ago.
Phantom of the Mall, Eric's Revenge.
Yeah, Phantom of the Mall. I enjoyed that one. Anything with the mall.
The Chopping Mall, Trini's saying Night of the Comet, I believe, is an apocalyptic mall movie.
Yeah. Actually started with Funkos, then started getting more into my movies again after I started my channel. Now Funkos have taken a backseat. Pretty smart move. I actually sold all of my Funko Pop collection back in December for a lot of money. to this one company that bought all of them, but it was the biggest hassle that I've ever had to go through to get those things shipped. So it had to be. I spent almost $300 something just getting it all packaged the way that they wanted it, but it was worth just getting rid of all of them.
Yeah, they sent a box truck to get Tony's Funkos.
Yeah, it took forever. It really did. It took a big box truck and a lot of boxes.
And I remember UPS wouldn't show. They kept telling me they were going to show up, never showed up.
Yeah, twice that they did that, but I'm done with the Funkos. That's good. Mall rats. Well, Brad, is there anything else you wanted to show or announce before we end the live stream?
I want to ask you something, but Saturday, tomorrow, Masters of the 80s is having a live stream with me, Tony, Johnny, Brian, Pops, Tony, Brian, Johnny, Pops, and me. 6 guys, and we're going to do an all Arnold stream. It's going to be our top 5 or top 10 Arnold movies. It's going to be a lot of fun. You know, we tend to go on these long streams. Everybody but Tony gets a little belligerent sometimes. Gets a little crazy when these streams get long, but it's going to be at 6 p.m. It's going to be good over at Masters of the 80s channel. Hopefully everybody's checked that out. But while I got Tony here, I want to hear his thoughts on an issue that bothers the hell out of me and a lot of other people. What is going on with X? Are we getting a 4K? Or are we not getting a 4K? Did you see all this stuff, Tony, where basically the 4K had leaked? It was posted for sale on Amazon or upcoming, on Amazon, a 4K of X in early June. But there's a Blu-ray that comes out on the 24th.
Mm-hmm.
So they basically announced it that, there was going to be a 4K coming in June, and there's a Blu-ray. And then Lionsgate comes out later that day and says there will be no 4K.
Yeah.
And it gets wiped from all. So are they trying to get us to double dip? I mean, is that literally what's happening? Because that's what I feel like is happening.
Yeah, it seems like that's what the thing has been here recently, is them just releasing a standard Blu-ray release, and then a month or even 2 months later, they announce a 4K only release. And if you noticed, a lot of the 4K releases now are not coming with a Blu-ray.
Yeah.
So I'm thinking they're just trying to get people to double dip. But a lot of people are getting aggravated and are not even buying the original Blu-ray releases because they're gun shy, thinking that they're going to get ripped off in a few months when the 4K release comes out.
Yeah. It just happened with Malignant.
Yeah.
It is an MOD, but still, they have a 4K that's coming.
Yeah.
And the Blu-ray forever, we were basically told that there is no 4K. The Blu-ray is what you got, buy it. And then people buy it, and now they're in the thing for $24.
Yeah.
And
so
then the 4K comes out.
All these Malignant purchases, people aren't getting them.
And I think it's bad. I think, yes, obviously they're gouging us, sure, whatever. But it's bad for the industry and all, because it's just like you said, some people are going to go, well, I'm not going to get X on launch day because in a couple months we're going to get a 4K. And maybe that 4K never comes. Maybe it does. Maybe it doesn't. But, it's going to cost sales all around. There are people out there that will buy both the Blu-ray and the 4K because the 4K doesn't come with a Blu-ray anymore.
Right, exactly.
So why not just have them both there on the shelf?
Yeah.
Give people the option, it's driving me nuts.
Saw a lot of people yesterday, or maybe it was today, where I guess they're able to purchase it for streaming now.
Mm-hmm.
So I saw a lot of people were actually purchasing the streaming of X, which is good. At least they're seeing it.
Yeah.
But maybe people are just going to give up on buying it if they're going to keep, doing those kind of things.
I mean, how many times have we said it? As soon as I buy that Blu-ray, the 4K is going to get announced.
Yeah.
You just bought Taking Pelham 1, 2, 3.
Exactly.
Right here, we heard in the stream that, from Chuck that there's a 4K coming in, and he would know. And so.
Same way with all the Screen Factory stuff that they're doing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a whole other thing, man. You got guys like you, Alan, who've got the complete Scream Factory Collector's Edition line.
Right.
And now the new Collector's Edition that they're continuing with is just re-releases of old Collector's Editions. Like, Cat People. Has anybody seen Cat People? Because I have. It ain't a great movie. It's okay, but who asked for that? Nobody asked for Cat People in 4K. Come on, man. Come up with some new titles.
Yeah.
Get Alligator this year. That was a cool one.
Yeah, Alligator was good.
Yeah.
More mall movies, Paul Blart.
Yeah.
I've never seen that, but it looks like it would be really funny.
Yeah.
Yeah, so the Funko Pop boxes I promise you, it was a whole box truck load.
I can vouch for it. I've seen the
think
pictures.
it was 20 something boxes, and they were packed specific. But yeah, Fast Time at Ridgemont High is my favorite mall movie. That is a good mall movie.
Good pick.
You should have done some videos on selling that collection. Would have been great.
I told him. Listen, I told him to, and he was
so to be done with
so over it. He couldn't care less. He's like, I don't care. I just want these out of my house.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm getting movie money freed up. I'm done. And I agree. I get it 100%. And it was such a drag too.
Yeah.
It seemed like every step of that phase, he had problems. He had to take pictures of every single title or every single one.
Yeah.
Every different angle of the box and all this. It was a whole big process. So I can understand not wanting to film it.
It'd be nice to get Culture Trini in some of these live streams.
The only time I've ever seen Culture Trini on a stream was on Jace's stream. But yeah, he doesn't. I don't think he likes doing.
I see him on Instagram Live.
Yeah.
If you both could only get one release this month, what would it be?
April. Let's see. Probably this. I think this came out this month. I would have probably got that.
Yeah, I'm good with Spider-Man No Way Home. I loved that movie. I thought it was a lot of fun. So that would be, if I could only get one April title, that would be what it would be. So yeah, I'm not buying the Malignant 4K.
Yeah, and it's like I know Dirk's a huge fan of Titan.
Oh yeah,
a very popular movie that came out. People were raving about it. I don't know a lot about it. I know some woman gets impregnated by a car. It sounds like something I would like, but it got a Blu-ray and not a 4K, and that's going to come to 4K. Eventually, they'll put it out, and it's like, why didn't you just do it in the first place?
Yeah, that's crazy. That's a good thing about some of these other boutique companies like Second Sight and even Raven Banner doing some of these releases that do a really nice packaging for them.
Yeah. As long as they got writing on the spine.
Exactly. At least we can see what's on the spine.
Boy, I never seen Tony mad in my life. He wasn't mad, but he was not happy either.
No.
He got those Raven Banner titles in.
Because, the first batch that I bought from Raven Banner, they actually had titles on all the spines. And then all of a sudden, the second wave that they did,
I
bought them all, of course.
Yeah.
And
they're really cool. They're really cool otherwise.
Yeah, they're really nice.
When you put them on the shelf, how would you even find it?
No, you can't. You just start pulling them out, trying to figure out which one's which.
Listen, cat people, I don't hate it, but man, we got so much other stuff we could have put out from Scream Factory. It's just they're just trying to wring every last dollar out of that license they got, and they know that we'll buy it, or hardcore collectors will buy it just because it's another Scream Factory collector's edition.
Yeah. So Dawn of the Dead, that is another good one.
Tremendous small movie. I actually like the remake more.
Coach Trini has 3 copies of Paul Blart. It's a long story. Hey, you're not telling me anything, right? But yeah, no need to send me a copy. I do appreciate that, though. One of these days, I'll have to get Paul Blart in the collection. Dawn of the Dead, great remake.
Yeah, I really like that remake. I've really been trying to find more movies that take place in a movie theater, horror movies that take place in a movie theater. There are a few.
Yeah.
I recently saw The Last Matinee. That takes place in a movie theater. Demons, obviously.
Yeah.
That would be cool. Yeah. Some more of those.
Yeah, double dipping with Steelbook. So I I would buy just the Steelbook, and I wouldn't buy the regular 4K release or the regular Blu-ray release. But I got past that to where I've started buying every release, unfortunately. But because I don't know what's going to happen when I get older, if I'm going to want to sell off some of the collection or not. So at least I'll have something.
Something on my stupid phone.
So let's see. It's where the Arrow uses the same artwork on their 4Ks. Not even Screen Factory does that. That's true.
Touche.
But it would be nice to go ahead and sell off some of those standard releases.
Yeah, it'd be the standard releases, and these new Screen Factory releases. Some of them come with reverse art, some of them don't. It would be nice if they all came. If you're gonna do new artwork, like even Funhouse is coming out with the poster art. I think it's called Funhouse. The Toby Hooper movie. If it's coming with the poster art, the reversible that you could reverse inside should be the old Screen Factory art. So you could have two different artworks. A lot of them, it's just white on the inside. The Howling didn't have reversible art.
Yeah.
So I would like them to, if they're going to be a boutique label and charge boutique prices, give us a boutique product. Don't give us a catalog release with a slipcover, basically.
Yeah. So yeah, Trini would buy every Steelbook. Is there a Lost City 4K Steelbook coming? I don't know. I haven't heard about a Lost City Steelbook. That doesn't mean anything.
Yeah.
Popcorn is another horror movie set in a theater. Popcorn.
Yeah, a girl I know, Annie, she just recommended me pick that up. I picked it up. It looks interesting. It's a Synapse release. I'm really looking forward to checking that out. Popcorn. It's got the cover is a skull, and it's emptied out, and there's popcorn inside the skull.
Yep. So I pretty much collected all the collector's editions of Blu-ray from Screen Factory. I will not be collecting all the 4Ks. I get a select few of my favorites. I'm not going down that road again.
Yeah, and it's
tough.
Road.
And I think a lot of people want to be doing the same thing.
What do they cost from Screen Factory direct to the 4Ks? 36?
Yeah, probably.
$36 for a title you already got. How much better is the scan? Are there any new special features? It's probably not. Usually they come with Blu-ray. They come with the old Blu-ray that has the special features on it, and there's just a 4K disc with the scan. I mean, come on, guys.
But they're going to include they're going to include a little pin to go with it.
Yeah, you get a pin for your jean jacket. That's cool. Yeah. Tony, you wear that to work every day with all your it's all pins.
All pins.
100%.
No, I don't. I got a lanyard that I put all my pins on.
Yeah.
Or I carry my binder to work with me.
It's like from Office Space. It's your flair. It's your pieces of flair for work.
Right. I just got spit on. I spit on your Grave 4K, and the deep discount no box came with it. Any place I can buy one besides eBay or Mercari. So just the box? I don't think so.
Yeah, I mean, you could return to deep discount and just go right to Ronin Flicks directly. They have a really good sale towards the end of the year if you can wait that long. But you might be able to reach out to them and say, hey, I want the collectors, and they might charge you. They're pretty good guys over there. But if you haven't opened it, Ronin Flicks has a sale coming. Black Friday was really good last year.
Yeah.
And could be really good this year.
Look what Johnny's having to say about Henry. So he's hearing there's a lot of issues with the release, unfortunately. Yep, I'm getting tired of the replacement.
I had disc replacement fatigue. Last year was eco cases and disc replacements. It's just like, come on, guys.
It's just almost constant with every single release now.
Get it together.
Yeah, we need a good Crow 4K big box bells and whistles release. I would buy that, wouldn't you?
You would think so. I've never seen it.
You've never seen The Crow?
No, I've never seen The Crow.
Oh wow, man!
I don't know if it's rated R or not. It's just something I always passed at the store.
Huh?
At the video store. I just left it there and went.
Listen, I got a slip that I'm going to be sending your way, so I'll send you The Crow.
Okay.
Yeah, I got an extra copy of The Crow that you can have. It's all about the enamel.
Yeah, we gotta have those. I got that Haunt set. It's got all kinds of pins and stuff in it. That stuff will never get. I mean, here you go. You could cover that bill with all your Halloween. You got all them Halloween pins?
No, I didn't buy that.
Oh, okay.
I got the vinyl and the posters.
that stuff, all those pins and stuff, I'm sure they're going to be worth money someday. It's just like that's not the game I'm in.
Yeah, me either.
I'll never use that stuff.
You have to wear a minimum of 37 pieces of flare.
Office Space.
Office Space is great. It's all facts, fellas. It definitely shows that quality control is unfortunately not a must for some of these releases we are shelling out big money for. That's true. You would think that they would have a bunch of people controlling what's going on with all these releases. I mean, how could they?
Really, really high.
Yeah,
just don't care, I guess. But unfortunately, at least so far, I mean, Warner Brothers had a replacement disc for Mad Max or from the Road Warrior.
yeah.
Did anybody get that thing? Because I never got mine.
No. What happened with mine is that they put my order on hold, and when they shipped my items, it had the replacement disc already in it.
Corrected disc in it. Yeah.
But I haven't seen anybody get any replacement disc for that.
I sure didn't. I bought it first day at Best Buy, and I didn't get one. So
it's hard to keep up with all that stuff too.
Yeah, we shouldn't have to keep up with it.
No,
we shouldn't have to be. We shouldn't be buying stuff and going, I just paid $31.99 for this. I shouldn't be thinking to myself, God, is there anything wrong with it?
Right.
You know, I should.
And it's probably stuff that you would never even notice. You know, something wrong with a 3D disc on the Halloween set or whatever it was.
Yeah.
Or Friday the 13th, whatever it was.
Friday the 13th. Yeah.
Friday the 13th. Yeah. Most movies I can skip getting the 4K if I own the Blu-ray, but it's going to be hard to pass on that Scream Factory Candyman 4K. That's such a classic movie.
Anthony's Hornmore, did you see that Arrow's also coming out with a Candyman 4K limited edition set? Same time.
Is there a Bruce Lee 4K collection? There's not a Bruce Lee 4K collection, but eventually.
There's a Criterion collection for Bruce Lee. It's their Blu-rays, but it's a pretty good set from what
it is a nice set. I have a hard time getting into 4K in general, mostly because I'm still buying new Blu-ray releases. But when Blu-rays came out, I instantly dropped DVDs, and I did the exact same thing. I barely have any DVDs in the collection other than the Disney stuff that they never released on Blu-ray. And then anything that I liked that had a DVD release that never got released on Blu-ray, I've got that in the collection also. I think the biggest problem with these replacement disc programs is all that these labels are trying to one-up each other and just putting stuff out to compete. And so those releases aren't ready. And I agree with that. I think they're just rushing to be the first in the market to have certain titles released. And then
Well, you look around, you never see Studio Canal have a replacement disc. You know why? Because they never rush.
Yeah. And a lot of people, there are some companies out there that actually say, hey, I'm sorry, but we're putting this on hold until we can get it right. And they're actually doing a good job with the scans and the different things.
That's the better way to do it, in my opinion.
We got Jinxie Cat here. Hey, Jinx, how's it going? Criterion has a nice Bruce Lee box set, which I've got over here. I still need to dig into that box set. I still got the Scream Factory set also, the Shout Factory set. It's hard for my collector mind to be buying a new format and an older one at the same time.
Yeah.
Johnny told me that Henry 4K set has some problems, unfortunately. But, yep. So all this back and forth about Candyman.
Yeah, Candyman. I don't know if it's the same scan. I don't know if Arrow works together with Scream Factory, but a lot of companies do work with Scream Factory. So it wouldn't shock me. But Arrow is owned by Zavi, and they're huge. So I mean, I don't know if they're gonna hand out their scans like that.
So yeah, Brian, you have more DVDs than I've got, guaranteed. Since you're giving out movies, you don't happen to have an extra Rambo 4K Steelbook box set? I'm having Rambo 4K Steelbook box set. I do not, but I did at one point have 5 of those sets.
Yeah.
That 4K box set is nice. Hey, Jerry, how's it going?
What's up, Jerry? Good to see you, man.
Good guy, Jerry. I like Jerry. Studio Canal Total Recall 4K does have some issues, though on some transition shots, the bit rate tanks.
Yeah, we have the same scan or whatever it is here with the Lionsgate release, and I heard it's horrible. I haven't opened it yet, but
Yeah,
I've heard
I've got the Studio Canal release.
didn't stop me from buying it.
Jerry saying hello to you.
Hey, good to see you, Jerry.
Home Movie Collection 8K. I'm definitely holding off on double dipping Blu-rays for 4Ks right now. That inflation is nibbling away at my desire unless it is a favorite, like the Robocop Arrow 4K. I already have the Arrow Blu-ray, and I think a lot of people are going to be doing the exact same thing. If Arrow is going to continue to do this, and if Screen Factory continues to do this, they're probably going to be losing a lot of business because of people that already have these nice sets aren't going to want to replace them with just for a 4K disc.
If I already owned the other one, I probably wouldn't have got this.
Yeah,
but I didn't have this one yet, and this was $31.99.
It's a good price point.
I think it's a good price, but I think they know exactly what you're saying, that people are going to be hesitant to buy it now because they already bought it.
Yeah. That to be honest with you about the Rambo Steelbook set, it's probably going to be pretty hard to find a set that's not beat up. I know that the Best Buy that I was going to before they closed down actually had a few of those still in stock, and every one of them was pretty much smashed. Everybody saying hello. So there's the horror dude. Hey guys, I know I'm late and you guys are probably almost done. Hope the stream has been well. It has been. We got to show off our 60 plus Kino titles. Hopefully somebody got some ideas of what would be good. See, we have Jace here. What's up, boys? The streams keep coming. I love it.
Jace, do you know anything about a movie called A Fistful of Dynamite? Sergio Leone. This one. Sergio Leone. I'm sorry. I'm sure Jace knows all about it.
Yep. Jace arrives late. Well, there's no telling what time it is where Jace is at. It's early morning for him.
8 a.m. He's just getting up.
Everybody saying hello back and forth. You got to buy the Blu-ray so we can afford to make the 4K. So that is another thought. A lot of people are concerned that if they don't purchase that with Malignant, if you think about Malignant, maybe if people didn't purchase that Blu-ray release, they wouldn't have had the...
They wouldn't have thought there was enough demand
to
put a 4K out. X did not do super great in the theaters.
Yeah.
People did not go to see it. Unfortunately, my theater was empty. I know your theater was empty.
Mm-hmm.
So it may be that type of situation where it's like, well, we need the Blu-ray money and the 4K money and the a limited edition set to kind of recoup some of the costs. I mean, I think a $20 million movie. I think it only did $8 million in the theater.
Yeah, Jason's just waking up. Yes, please definitely check out the replay.
There you go. That's the Fistful of Dynamite.
Yeah.
Yeah, I knew he would have seen it.
I may actually watch that one tomorrow. Actually, I got to watch. I'm watching Rabid tonight. I watched the original Rabid last night.
Cronenberg?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm watching, there's another Rabid that just came out.
Yeah. Alan, I think, said that remake was good.
Yeah. There's Mel here. Hey, Mel, how's it going?
Hello. I guess they were probably watching it on a watch along, Jace and Trini.
Oh, yeah. So I wish they would have put the 4K with the Blu-ray. X needs a 4K. I don't want to buy the Blu-ray just for the 4K, which is true, like we were talking about earlier. We just need to get a 4K release. That's what we need. I don't think there's any reason why any releases would not come with a 4K now. All the new releases should just be released in 4K and Blu-ray combo pack.
I mean, if they want to do DVD, that's fine still, but
I mean, I was buying 4Ks before I even had a 4K setup.
Yeah.
Just so that I would future-proof my collection. And I could do that because they were combining the 4K with the Blu-ray release.
Now, this is something I've noticed. I know that DVD outsells the other two platforms by far, formats by far. I get that. But I guess I don't go to Walmart very often. Tony's needed a couple things, so I've been going to Walmart to buy, some stuff, and I've got some titles myself there. but it was the last several Walmarts I went to was basically wall to wall DVDs, and
Yeah.
then very little Blu-rays and 4Ks. So I don't know. Are we going backwards? Is that
No, they just keep on. DVDs are not going to go anywhere. They're just going to sit there and they're going to keep making them because a lot of people, I guess, people still buy those. The DVDs are the most popular physical media right now.
maybe
Still,
people haven't upgraded their players? You know, the DVD players still work,
and they're cheap.
It's the
Yeah.
cheapest one, cheapest option.
I just can't buy. I cannot buy a DVD when there's a Blu-ray release.
Yeah, I'm the same way. Yeah,
Yep. X is the banger of the year so far. So, would you agree with that, Brad? Is that your favorite so far this year?
my favorite so far this year. Probably my favorite if it was put in all last year's and the last 3 years before that, probably.
Yeah. So, Jinx wants to know who's going to be triple dipping on X.
If there's no 4K, I'm sure I'm going to get the Blu-ray launch day. I'm talking all this shit, going on and on about.
But you're going to buy the Blu-ray.
Day one.
Yeah, you have to have it.
If I haven't pre-ordered it by then, I'll have it regardless. And then the 4K will come out. Maybe there'll be a studio 4K, and I'll probably get that. And then you got A24 will probably do their own 4K.
Yeah, I'm thinking we'll get some kind of release from A24.
They did one for Lamb. They did one for Lamb. I mean, why wouldn't they do one for X?
Yeah. So Jinx only buys the Blu-rays and 4Ks, no DVDs.
Yeah, I don't know who's buying them. I mean, I'll buy a DVD here and there if that's all that's available.
Yeah.
But if there's a choice, I'm definitely going to get the blue at least.
Yeah, Northman. I'm looking forward to Northman.
Yeah, that could be. I hope so.
It does really well.
I mean, X has got its problems. I mean, I did a whole X discussion where I had a lot to say. I probably had the most to say about it. Everybody was probably trying to get me to shut up on it, but there's some issues. X, the slaughter doesn't start until about an hour in.
Yeah.
So it does drag, and there's some strange stuff they put in it. But overall, I mean, as far as new movies go, you take that Candyman that came out not too long ago. I mean, it's not even close. X is a really, really good movie. So I might just be looking at it with rose-colored glasses, looking at the movies that have come out in the last 5 years compared to this. To me, it was a breath of fresh air to see X, something fairly original, and there was no nonsense in it. There was nothing. There was no agenda. Let's just leave it at that.
Yeah. So I already pre-ordered Northman. I did the same thing. I ordered something I think today for the Northman.
That looks really cool. With
I think it was Steelbook.
Robert Eggers movie. I think
so.
He did. He's done some good ones. I think he's done Witch and The Lighthouse.
Yeah.
I like his stuff, so I hope it's really good. It looks brutal.
The Lighthouse was really strange.
Oh yeah, it was out there.
It was way out there.
Definitely out there.
Yeah, DVDs will never play out. I agree with that. I don't think they ever will. Doesn't mean I'll be buying them though.
No, yeah.
They are cheap and they're everywhere. So, and some people don't care what the picture looks like or what the sound looks like. It sounds like.
Yeah, it's true. I think it's a lot of seniors.
Yeah,
like I'm talking very old seniors. Trolling
or
around.
buying for the grandkids, or
yeah. So I mean, what does it matter? I'm glad people are buying physical media. Maybe I wish Blu-ray would take over as the number one at least.
Yeah. Fingers crossed for the Northman. Hopefully it doesn't flop. DVD scratch and get ruined way too easily. I agree with that.
Yeah, Blu-ray is far more durable than DVD. They designed them that way to be much more durable than DVD.
Yeah, Average Joe is content with that. So how much do you think the Hitcher will be? Is it best to order second sight from Diabolic? I actually order everything. I do buy from Diabolic from time to time, but I really try to order directly from the companies themselves. So I always buy my second sight stuff from Second Sight because I want to support them. I know sometimes shipping might be more for Eureka and all these other Indicator, all these different places, but I always try to buy from the company themselves.
Yeah, How much is it going to cost? Well,
I
I
think
can
it's
tell you.
probably going to be in the 30, 34, 35, maybe a lot more than that. I don't know. What do you think,
No,
Brad?
it's going to be a big box set like the second sight that they do, and I think it's going to be in the $100 range.
Wow.
I mean, Drive was 97 with shipping.
That's true. Yeah.
And the Hitcher is a bigger release, in my opinion.
Yeah.
People have been wanting that for years. I think they're going to charge more for it because they can. They're doing all new scan, all new materials on it. Drive is a digital movie, so the restoration is going to be harder. So I think they're going to charge $100 or close to it, and they're going to get it. I've in the words, I've talked to Alan about this many times. He goes, I understand that's a lot of money and it's probably a little more than it should be, but I'm buying it anyway. And I agree with you. Jinxie Cat, it was 97 with shipping for Drive, the big thick set. Now, that's an awesome set. Jace can tell you about it. It's got a full book in it, a full length book, a supplementary booklet, and then another, I believe it's got 3 books with it. And it's, And that wasn't cheap either, that media book, the Hitcher German one.
Yep, it's one of those soft, squishy kind of packaging.
Is that a 4K?
No, it's not. It's
Blu-ray?
region B Blu-ray.
Yeah. That's an awesome looking media book.
Man, it's beautiful. Just the artwork alone. And I can actually watch it too because I got a all region player, which everybody should have if they're going to be buying.
It will save you a lot of money having a multi-region player. This movie, for instance, I had the U.S. release of this title. I sold it on eBay for like $59 because it was Region A. I bought this from Johnny Walker. It's a deluxe edition, hard slip box. Here you go, Alan. I bought this for, I think, $37 from Johnny, who paid. That's what he paid for it. So he had 2, and he hooked me up. Good guy. So, and it's Region B. So a lot of people can't watch it, but they paid for that Region A, $59 for that Region A because they didn't want to buy a Region B player. So it pays in the long run if you're going to continue to collect to have Region B.
And if anybody really wants to know a good player that's pretty inexpensive, I've got it linked in all my videos of the one that I bought and that I use all the time. I don't make any money off of that link either. It's just I have it there because people ask. Yeah, so Jace is saying Northman is going to be epic and brutal, which would be,
I hope so,
my type of movie. Just like Last Duel.
I've heard that's good. Tony, I think you've seen The Last Duel. How was that?
It was good.
Okay.
Yeah, it was
Ridley Scott, right?
Huh?
Ridley Scott?
Yeah, I think so. I can't, my mind, I can't remember.
There's too many. There's too many movies.
Too many movies. I watch a movie every single day, so my mind's warped with everything.
Yeah. They all blur together.
It's too niche, and it will flop at cinemas. My local only has 1 showing per day next week at like 8:30 p.m.
Yeah. I had a hell of a time going to see The Lighthouse. So I get it.
I don't like Northman director's previous films, so my hopes are very low.
Okay. It's there, The Witch, The Witch is a little bit more universal, but The Lighthouse is very artsy and strange. I can understand that.
Yeah. If you think about The Witch, The Witch was different.
Yeah.
I think people had different expectations for that movie.
Yeah, they didn't know it was a Satan movie. They thought it was some crazy witch movie. Well, witches are
think about the trailer that, the girl out in the field with the baby at the edge of the woods, and all of a sudden the baby's gone. And people didn't know what to expect. And I think when they watched the movie, they were either just let down or who knows. Yeah,
but me, if they're gonna put the devil in the movie and he's doing some wild stuff.
Yeah.
The goat, I was like anybody else watching the movie going, there's something going on with that goat.
Yeah.
I don't know what's going on with that goat, but there's some, and it's a jet.
Watch the goat.
Yeah, keep your eyes on the goat if you haven't seen it. Jace, you don't like Mermaid Sculptor? Yeah, there's some strange stuff going on in the Lighthouse with mermaids, but anybody that is a fan of the Lighthouse, Mondo has a really cool print of for the Lighthouse that just came out. It's a poster. It's a whatever I don't know the word is that they use, but lithograph or whatever. It's really good looking. If you check out my Mondo screen prints.
So there's a slow build with X, but it helps character development, and the payoff is definitely worth it. Plus the sound design and soundtrack, and just the look of the film itself really made me think about 16mm film. I mean, it just looked a certain
70s.
way. And once the gore and stuff start happening, it just nonstop after that.
Yep, those are very energetic
The
scenes.
build up of it.
But yes, it is a slow burn. I love a great slow burn. You know, everybody knows I'm a little critical when it comes to time. It's an hour and 45 minutes. Maybe it could have been 90, but those are small gripes. But
the payoff.
Yeah, the payoff is definitely there. Tony, what movies do you think they nodded to in X?
Well, Texas Chainsaw Massacre to me. A little bit of, well, I guess everybody's seen the movie by now if they're wanting to see it.
Yeah.
But Lake Placid.
I was going to say Eaten Alive. Toby Hooper's Eaten Alive. If you haven't seen that one.
A little bit of Friday the 13th vibes, kind of. I know it wasn't a campground or anything, but just the lake and
the lake, and then what the activities are going on, and you know, and the killer's infuriated by these acts.
The goofy all that.
I got a strong Psycho vibe.
Psycho
with the little lake there, and they're renting this place, and you know, it's the innkeeper that's the problem. You know, so
it's just really good. I enjoyed it.
It's all done very well. It's not derivative of anything really, but you can see, you know, they drive the same van from Texas Chainsaw Massacre and things like that. But
when I watched your live stream about y'all's, you're streaming about the movie, I did not realize that actress played two characters. I had no idea. I didn't recognize that when I was watching the movie.
She plays young or old Pearl, and then young Pearl in the previews.
I'm looking forward to the prequel. Yeah, that's going to be interesting.
They've also greenlit a sequel to the prequel.
Oh,
the prequel. Okay, so the prequel takes place back when she was very young, obviously, and then the sequel to the prequel takes place directly before X.
No,
because you remember the guy in the basement. There was a guy chained up in the basement. All that gets explained. That's a whole other.
But does there really need to be two more? You know, what I'm saying?
If they're awesome, yes.
Yeah, but the thing about it is, with the way that they're not doing this 4K release, maybe it won't get.
Yeah, may not get the money.
Yeah.
We
but didn't they say that they already filmed most of the prequel already?
It's in the can. It's done. Yeah. So it might be It might be streaming or something. I don't know.
To me, I would be okay if they would
direct to the physical media release.
Yeah, it can be a direct to disc.
I'd buy it.
Yeah,
for sure. I just love that they're trying some new stuff. It's not everything is some derivative or of the 50th sequel.
So X is on Uncle Torrance. So I guess I have my movie for tonight.
Dude, Trini, check it out, man. You will dig it. It's a good one.
Curious, did the Great Escape 4K come with a slip during the sale? So I actually bought my Kino. So all my Kino stuff that I buy that I want to slip for, I buy on release. I don't wait to the sale. I've seen some people get slips on some of their hauls from the Kino sale, but I don't remember seeing Great Escape on anybody's.
Some of the older ones, they were Dirk Hall. I bought Hannibal in the sale for $12, and it came with a slip. It's a 4K.
Yeah.
And it's been out for a long time, still came with a slip. And it said specifically that Dirk Hall would not get the slip, but he got it anyway.
Yeah, so that's pretty good. A nice surprise.
Yeah.
Can't wait to Second Sight's Drive to be released.
I love that movie. It's a great movie.
Yeah.
I'm probably going to wait for a standard US edition rather than spend the $40-$50.
I'm thinking 60 to 70.
Even if it is 70 for Hitcher, $20 shipping, all that. By the time we get it over here in stores, in like Bull Moose and whatnot, it'll be 80 or 90 plus tax and shipping. You're going to be $100.
So they're saying that 4K scratch easy. I've heard, I don't know, my discs stay in their case if not in the player. But, I always heard that the 4Ks did not scratch easily. That's
heard
what I've
both.
heard.
I've heard both that
Have you?
they're very easily damaged, and I've heard they're even more durable than Blu-rays. So generally, we're collectors. We're not going to have a problem. I
Yeah.
mean, unless there's a loose disc. If I get a loose disc anyway, I return it, exchange it, because I'm not going to take the risk. But yeah, I've heard it both ways.
So during my battle last night, I pulled Possessor. Is that movie any good? Have you seen Possessor?
I have seen it. It's
I
about
liked it. I liked
yeah,
it.
it's interesting. I think it's a Raven Banner title.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't remember a lot about it. I remember the people morphing together and stuff.
Yeah, it was very
But
interesting.
it's something I needed to rewatch.
Definitely check it out if you have a way of checking it out without buying it. Eastern Promises, we had talked about that earlier. Brad got that one from the sale, but it wasn't on sale, of course.
It was a pre-order for like $17, $18, whatever it was.
Yeah.
But yes, I do like it a lot. I like History of Violence more. Same director, same leading actor.
History of Violence is my favorite. I'm not sure that I've seen Eastern Promises.
Very similar style, slow but extreme violence.
Yeah, $97 for Drive. It was very expensive.
But that is a very solid set, in my opinion, with the books. And is it a steelbook in there?
It looked like it was going to be, but it's not.
It's an Amaray? Okay. It's like you said, the picture made it look like it was like a gray steelbook of some kind.
I bought two of them. I don't know. I'm probably going to cancel the one I got from Zavi. But I'm wondering if it's going to sell out. That's what I'm wondering.
Yeah, I'm sure you can find somebody that will buy the second one off you. If
I don't want to give it away, though.
Yeah, I'm sure you wouldn't.
Soundtrack CD is it will be high with a soundtrack CD. Any idea when the MVD rewind sale will happen again? Is it only once a year, or any idea how often they do that? I only remember it being once a year.
Yeah, they had a really good sale around Black Friday, maybe late October last year. It was basically 60% off of their normal prices. They're normally pretty pricey, $30 or something, but they were in the $12 range, $10 range. They had a really good sale last year. Got a lot of slips too.
They need to make a Hitcher featurette on what the movie is so hard to release. Why it's so hard to release?
It's hard to say.
I don't know what the deal is. Why it's.
Well, you remember Dawn of the Dead, right? How long we waited for an upgrade of that because the guy who had the license wouldn't accept the amount of money that they were offering.
Yeah, it's been a long time since I've seen the Hitcher.
It's an awesome one. I have the Snapper DVD.
Yeah. So Jinx has got it ordered. Tony, did you get that Texas Chainsaw Massacre turbine? And which cover did you go with? I did. I can go pull the cover real quick.
They're back in stock for anybody that's interested in those.
So when you say it's back in stock, which one's back in stock?
The one with the purple with Leatherface's.
The one that I don't have.
I believe yes, it's the one you don't have. It's the one.
Why is this just now? It's the first time I'm hearing about this.
I don't know. I think I heard it last night. I think me and Dirk Hall were talking about it. But yeah, I think it was Dirk Hall. Confirm if you could confirm that in the chat if they're back in stock. But I'm pretty sure they are. Tony was trying to get all of them, and they were running out of stock. For anybody that's into fan films, I believe this is the last day, maybe one more day for the Friday the 13th fan film. Oh man, what is it called? Never Hike Alone, the third one. So if you want to join that and get those titles, I think there's one day left. I believe it's Never Hike Alone, and there was a sequel, and this is the third one. They raised whatever the $100,000 they needed to do the movie, but the funding's still open, obviously. Maybe it was 150, I can't remember, but I saw that. If anybody's a fan of fan films, and those are good fan films. If you want more Friday the 13th.
So this is the edition that I got.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, the rest are back in stock from Diabolic DVD. Yeah, those are really cool edition. And it's a steel book, from what I understand.
Yeah. I'm gonna have to go look about the other one.
I mean, you got the FYE Steelbook with the van.
But that's not the same one that you said is available,
No,
right?
they're according to what Brent is saying, or that horror dude, they're all back in stock at Diabolic.
Oh,
DVD.
really? Okay. I wonder why that is.
Yeah,
Top 10 for the Hitcher.
that's a good one.
The Drive German Media Book is a different scan, I think, to Second Sights. Drive, the Hitcher, the Guest, and Revenge, all Second Sight, getting them all.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm a big fan of Revenge. I thought it was really good.
Yes. I've got the Second Sight of Revenge. I showed it the other day. All of these are just really good releases.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, man, that's a good one. Jace's buying me Drive. What a great friend.
Yeah, that's Jace's favorite movie. He doesn't go very long without bringing up Drive. I clocked him the other day on the stream. I think it was almost an hour before he brought up Drive. That's
So
like a new record for him.
Brent saying, Tony, glad you are part of the YouTube community. So knowledgeable about these releases. Much appreciated. Thank you. I appreciate that. I've been doing the YouTube videos for almost 10 years now.
Yeah, sharing. The sharing is the best part.
Yeah.
You know, you hold up a release. I got this. Here's what's on the inside. Here's what the outside is. I heard this about the disc. It's been, you know, a lot of times you don't know if it's got inside out or artwork. Is it reversible? You know, it's just nice to have.
Yeah, just
well, if I wonder about a release, I can just YouTube search it. Basement Blues. Chances are Tony's already got one, opened it, did a review on it.
Got one sealed.
Got one sealed.
Got one up on the shelf.
Yeah.
Away.
Yeah, got one on eBay. It's an invaluable resource for collectors.
Masters of the 80s, just let me know if you want any second side release ordering and sending to you. They'll be cheaper than that here. It won't be by the load. It won't be by loads, but everything helps as far as prices.
Yeah, Masters of the 80s, Tony sent me a Cat 3 title similar to this. Same slip box and everything that we couldn't get over here. I really appreciate it, and he likes trading titles back and forth. So
because there's things that he can't get that we have.
Yep, and he packs really well. So take that for what it's worth coming from me.
Last Duel is amazing, but it flopped hard.
Yeah.
It will be a Best Buy. So it will be a Best Buy of Northman 4K Steelbook release. I do not know if there will be a Best Buy release. If there is, as soon as you hear that it's coming, order it then and there, because if you don't, Best Buy's been really bad about their releases, selling out really quickly.
Yeah, you can also pre-order all you want with Best Buy.
Yeah.
Just ask Alan from Pop's Movie Dungeon. You may not get it anyway.
Yep.
Just cancel it on you, just because they feel like it.
Yep. I just have receipt. Today was the day I received my Spider-Man No Way Home Steelbooks from Best Buy. I thought they were going to get canceled. The Last Duel was really good. Didn't get any attention. I need to watch more A24 movies. Yep. There's a lot of great A24 movies.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Very unusual, not mainstream type films. There's some really bad ones too, though. I think one of my favorites, of course, I enjoy Green Room, which I really enjoyed this one, and Good Times. Good Time, yeah.
I was just telling Johnny and Alan, if you like the Green Room, you'll like a movie called Blue Ruin. Same actor, same director as Green Room.
Yeah. They got some pretty good westerns too.
Yeah.
Yeah. Black Phillip Whispering.
That's from The Witch.
Mm-hmm. Creepy, right?
Yeah.
I remember that whole last part of The Witch.
Mm-hmm.
It was hard to hear. I had a hard time trying to figure out what was going on. But it's one of those movies that makes you want to watch it again
Yeah.
to see what you missed.
When once you know about Black Phillip,
then you can watch it again.
You're watching it again. You're going, there's that stupid goat again.
Yeah.
Something's going on with it. But yeah, I really liked it. I liked Hereditary a lot too. I think that's A24. That's probably my favorite A24, Hereditary.
Yeah. They got some really unique films. The horror dude liked X.
Yeah, I don't know that there's so much hate. Everybody that's seen it has raved about it. Like me and Tony, we're both movie freaks. We may not like the same kind of movies, but good movie's good, a bad movie's bad. We both saw X, we both liked it, and everybody that I know that has seen it liked it. It was just a problem of getting people out to see the movie, I think. Yeah. But have you seen anybody say they didn't like it, Tony? I haven't heard.
No, I haven't. And I know the three old guys that were in the theater where I was enjoyed it.
Yeah.
One of them actually stayed to watch the end credits because he must have heard that there's going to be something at the end. But I don't really think that it was advertised very well either. I don't remember seeing anything really pushed in the film.
Yeah.
They could have really done a lot of good advertising for that to get people to come out.
Yeah.
So Pearl has already been filmed. Former film projectionist and theater manager. I love the 70mm film showings we did. If you could have a private theater showing of any movie, what would it be? I would love to see Star Wars: A New Hope again. I saw that when it first came out in the theater. I would love to see that on the big screen again. I saw Jaws when it came out on the big screen. I would love to see Jaws again. Any of those older films from the 70s, early 80s.
Yeah. The first thing that comes into mind is some of the spaghetti westerns in 70mm, if they were beyond 35, but like for a few dollars more.
Yeah.
And a big, huge screen, and really well done restoration. Yeah.
Yeah.
Some of the stuff I missed from the 70s and 80s.
Mr. Majestic, I just came with a slip from Kino.
The watermelon farmer.
Yeah, and the thing about that one is I don't know that too many people were buying that, so I think that they would have the slips for those. Possessors throwed off like a 3-neck goat in a good way.
Yeah, that's classic Dirk Hall. That's Louisiana slang there.
Yeah, I don't understand any of it.
I got pulled over and ticketed in Fordouche Parish, Louisiana. I paid the ticket, no issues, whatever. The officer that pulled me over, very nice gentleman. I could not understand one word he said to me. I could not read one word he wrote on the ticket. I just knew what he was asking for based on, it was like a different language.
Yeah.
And I just knew what he was asking, the license and insurance. I had all that waiting for him, and I just smiled and nodded, and he gave me a ticket, and I literally, not one word. It was some sort of English, but this gets pretty rural down there in Louisiana.
Yeah. Drive isn't a still that should be. I agree with that. History of Violence is greater than Eastern Promises.
True, absolutely.
Have y'all watched the special features on History of Violence?
No, I haven't.
You ought to watch them.
Yeah, I have a Canadian release, I believe.
Yeah,
it hasn't gotten a 4K yet.
Yeah, they got really close in making that film.
Vigo and Cronenberg.
No, Vigo and Maria
Bello.
Yeah.
Yeah.
97. Yeah, 97 for Drive. I'm good with my blue.
Yeah. Well, with the shipping and everything, it's 97. So it's like whatever it was, 70 plus all that.
Treating my good pal is buying me another 4K player.
Yeah.
I can't wait for 12 Monkeys 4K.
That's Arrow, I believe, getting that.
Yeah,
right?
it is. Mm-hmm. Of course, I got their standard release, so they're going to put it on 4K now.
Pretty much guaranteed.
I don't know it, but they went quick.
He's talking about the TCM.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, all those Steelbooks. So they were. We did decide that there were 4 Steelbooks.
4 or 5. I'm not sure the
I think
number.
I'm gonna say 4.
Yeah.
Did I was looking to get cover C of the Texas Chainsaw Massacre from Diabolic DVD. If the rest are back in stock, that makes me want to go get them all, which I'm the same. So don't anybody be buying them all up before I get a chance.
Yeah.
Of course, that horror dude, he can spot me if he needs to, because I'm still waiting for that to Live and Die in LA 4K Kino release. Hopefully it's out this summer.
Yeah. You got some good Kino stuff coming. Obviously, for a few dollars more, Out of Sight, which is a good one that's coming. It's kind of like it's a kind of a heist movie, kind of like a Ocean's
Out of
11.
Sight. Mm-hmm.
Out of Sight's coming on 4K from Kino.
Yeah.
It's a good one.
I'm doing this time for the Never Hike Alone crowdfunding.
Yeah, I talked about that while you were looking for titles. There's a fan film coming out, Never Hike Alone 3, I think.
Mm-hmm.
I think this is the last day you can get in and order the movies. You get the first 3 or the first 2, and then the third one that's coming out. I think it's $100, but you get your credit and all that stuff in there.
Yep. So that's the one that I showed is the one that he didn't get.
Yep.
I think I want to say Pops got the same one I got.
Yeah.
Yeah. So people canceled orders for the Texas Chainsaw Massacre. Hopefully there was a lot of people that canceled. I should pick up the Revenge second sight.
I wonder where they sale at the second sight set, because I really like Revenge.
Yeah.
Is it a 4K or Region B blue?
Yeah, it's Region B blue.
Yeah.
They've got a lot of really nice releases. Like I showed Upgrade that last time. Upgrade's a really good one.
That's a good movie too. Really good.
Host in Bruges with what's his name? That was a really good movie.
I know who you're talking about.
I was really surprised by that.
Colin Farrell?
Yeah, Colin Farrell.
Yeah.
I was really surprised about how good that was. I had never even heard of it.
I think they play Hitman.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That Revenge is sweet.
Yep.
Drive is $54.99 on the pre-order for those in the UK. Pounds.
In pounds. So that's like 70.
Swallow's a good one too. I got Swallow from Second Sight. Have you ever seen that one?
Yeah, I saw Swallow.
Yeah, it was good.
Yeah.
It was different.
It was different.
Yeah, it was a slow film. But
it is just, yes, it's scary and all that, but it's just, it didn't do it for me. I understand it's good. It just wasn't my favorite.
Yeah, it was different. What's my thought? What is my favorite genre, and what is your favorite horror subgenre? So I would say that sci-fi and horror both are probably my top. But as far as horror films, I do enjoy. There's so many good films. There's so many good different subgenres, but I would probably go with the paranormal type films, things that I would think that could really happen.
Mm-hmm.
You think about creatures, you think about that kind of stuff. That's not real. Yeah. But paranormal stuff, I believe in. Possession, all that kind of stuff. The Paranormal Activity movies could be some of the slowest movies that you ever watched, but I enjoy watching anything that could happen.
Yeah.
The Exorcist, all that stuff. So, Mel, did you ever get around to watching Revenge? I know that she was on the fence. Here's her answer. I did not pick that one up, but Tim Starkey sent it to her to watch. Nightingale. Did you see Nightingale?
I'm not familiar with that one. Nightingale.
Yeah, that was a rough one. It's a I've got it over here beside me. If I remember correctly, it's a film. Yeah, you got to watch this one. It's I don't want to say too much about it, but
there's Nightingale 2018.
Mm-hmm. It's a revenge type movie also. Good Times is great. Good Time is great. Insane Story. Good Times is a good show too. If you ever I like Good Times. I always say Good Times.
I have Good Time. I've just never watched it. I need to check it out.
Yeah, definitely check that one out. I must admit, I had to watch The Lighthouse with subtitles. Now, that may be what I do next time I watch it because I had a very hard time understanding what was going on with the verbal.
Yeah.
Yeah. Good Time is my favorite A24 film. Yeah. So I have all my A24 films over here to my right. So that's why I keep looking at them because there's so many good ones. I want to say that The Killing of a Sacred Deer is probably one of my favorites.
Oh, I love Killing a Sacred Deer. You'll never find another movie that's just
Nope.
like Killing of a Sacred Deer.
Yeah.
Florida Project, I really like that one too.
Yeah, there's so many good ones.
Ex Machina, I mean,
I enjoyed Cut Bank. Cut Bank. Have you ever seen Cut Bank?
Bank's a good one.
I enjoyed that one.
Montana. Yeah.
Yeah. Probably they just didn't have the budget to push it for
X.
Very underrated. Check it out, peeps. Watching the game. I'm betting that Drive 4K will be less than $70 at Orbit. Could
Hope
be.
so. If they get a bunch of them in.
But then again, Orbit's been jacking up that price.
Preach.
Right? You know why I think they started jacking up the price? Because I started buying every single thing that they had.
Yeah, that's
I
true.
started buying all of those imprint titles.
Imprint titles.
And so all of a sudden they're getting someone in Georgia buying 30, 40 titles, and they thought, oh man, I'm going to have to jack these prices up.
Yeah.
Because this guy will buy anything. It doesn't matter what the price.
Some of it's kind of clear gouging, in my opinion, but hey, that's whatever. That's their business.
12 Monkeys is due out next week. Yes, 4 Texas Chainsaw Massacres, only $5.50 for each cover.
Yeah, so it's limited to only $550 per each cover. Dirk was telling me that's very limited, really, if you think about it.
Out of Sight is a good one.
Yep, that's a lot of fun, that one.
Yeah. They also go heavy metal steelbook in stock. They also have the heavy metal steelbook in stock.
Yeah, the double pack of Heavy Metal 1 and 2, 4K steelbook. It's a big, thick steelbook from what I remember.
Yeah. In Bruges is one of my all-time favorite movies. Yeah, that was really good. It didn't really do big down here, though, you know?
No, it was very under the radar.
Yeah.
Movie. He's watching the game. That's what Trini asked him.
Pull some of my favorite A24s. I just thought this live stream was going to end, didn't I?
I guarantee you, they've all got a slip too over there.
You know they do.
I could bet money on it. There's somewhere Pop's Movie Dungeon is going to be watching the salivating and the replay because I know I've got him something coming. Oh, okay.
So these are all in alphabetical order, but this right here, A Ghost Story, is just a really simple movie.
Yeah.
This is one of my favorites.
Interesting the way that the ending, you know.
Yep. The Ballad of Lefty Brown is a good Western, a different take on a Western film. I'm sure that maybe Jace has seen this. Didn't you say Jace was into Westerns?
Jace is a Western freak. Fanatic.
Yes, I love this one. Cut Bank, like I said, I really enjoyed this one. It's got
Billy Bob Thornton.
Yeah, Billy Bob Thornton was excellent in that. I enjoyed The Farewell. Here, let me just make the screen bigger so y'all can see some of this stuff. But this right here, I thought was really good. It may not be everybody's cup of tea, but First Cow was good. It's a really slow one. A different kind of story than you would think just by the cover art. I do not research the films that I buy other than sometimes I'll watch a trailer just to see if I'm going to like it. This right here I thought was really good. Free Fire. It was nonstop shooting. I mean, you see everybody with a gun in their hand. Well, they use that gun. Of course, Florida Project. If you liked Red Rocket and haven't seen this, you definitely need to see this, and vice versa. If you've seen this, you need to check out Red Rocket. I already show a few of the other ones. Yeah, I think I'll stop with one more. Locke is a Tom Hardy film. And when I say that this is a Tom Hardy film, he is the only one in the film. And he's in the car the whole time. To me, I thought that was really good. But those are some of my favorite A24 films. Yep, Killing of a Sacred Deer, of course. I mentioned that. That would be above all of these. Hereditary is another good one. Midsommar is a good one.
Under the Skin.
Under the Skin. Have you ever seen that, Brad?
I have it. I haven't watched it yet. I heard it's really good.
It is so strange.
Yeah. I will definitely be checking that out. I got it real cheap. I got a Brian Goes Blue price on it, whatever it was, $3 or something.
It took me forever to get one that had a good slipcover on it.
Yeah, I do not have the slip.
I may have a slip for you on that one too. I'll try to pull it.
That's cool.
Way better than The Lobster. Yeah, I watched The Lobster and really wanted to love it as much as I did with The Killing of the Sacred Deer, but I could not get into The Lobster But yeah, The Lobster was very strange.
Very drab and weird.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've seen it. There's a lot of times I'll turn a title over and see that A24 that I didn't know it was an A24. You know.
Yeah. It's all my fault. I don't know what I'm getting blamed for, but
talking about those A24s.
Oh, I too have been getting those imprints from Orbit and Deep Discount. Good. At least somebody else is buying them.
Alan's buying a bunch too. I know that.
Johnny Mnemonic due out next week. Yep, I've got that ordered. Really nice looking artwork on that one. You didn't see my message before that one. I asked if you got Henry 4K. Orbit DVD has them in stock. So I actually ordered that from Zavi. I've got that one coming. No, actually, I ordered it from Diabolic. I think I actually got two of them coming, apparently. The slip is why I want to see them. So, Mel, if you want to see my A24 slipcovers, I did a slipcover Saturday video several weeks back if you want to check that out. Where comments get erased. A ghost story left me in the fields. I don't know if I can watch it again as much as I loved it. So it definitely does. It's a very different type of film. Did you say you watched it, Brad?
I've seen it. Yeah.
Yeah. It's going to be slow for some people. And you have to be in a certain mindset before you watch it. You don't need any distractions or anything like your phone.
Mm-hmm.
I think Trini liked Lefty Brown more than me. Wasn't too bad. Yeah, what I liked about it was there's actually some really good westerns that I like that are really obscure, and that was just one that was different for me. I need to actually do a video of some of my favorite westerns that people don't talk about, because there are some really good ones that I don't think a lot of people have ever seen. Modern day westerns.
Well, spoiler: there's some talk about a top 5 western stream. Basement Blues would be participating in that.
Yeah,
so he may get his chance.
Good one. I need to get this multi-streaming figured out.
Yeah.
I'm going on a mission to watch all A24. I think I have only seen Ex Machina. Yeah, there's a lot of good ones out there. Locke is a must-see.
It's Brawl on Cell Block 99. It's a A24, isn't it?
It's not.
No, it's not.
Mm-mm.
Which one? One of them is. One of the three. Bone Tomahawk, maybe?
No.
That's RLJE, isn't it? Man, I'm all mixed up.
Yeah.
Or are they all RLJE? A24, RLJ. I mean,
there's some similarities there, right?
Yeah.
What is each of your worst experience where a movie package just came in destroyed? Brad just showed his last week.
Cut the stream. There's a numerous. The worst I have ever seen by far was Brian Goes Blues Steelbook of the Kindred. That was utterly destroyed. It was a disgrace and it was packaged well, fairly well. It just got utterly destroyed. Me personally, man, I've had so many smashed. I couldn't even tell you. That cut and run that I showed on a stream recently was pretty bad. Probably not the worst, but pretty bad.
Yep. I actually received a package that had some steelbooks in it, and it was on a really sunny, dry day. But whenever I opened the package, and there was water coming out of my box, you couldn't tell it from the box itself. But once I opened it up, it was water damaged. Everything inside of it.
For all you people that call me nuts for taping the seams on a box.
Yeah, I taped mine too.
You get why, because postmen like to leave the stuff out in the rain, and it doesn't take much to get that little box full of water.
Yeah, and it doesn't matter if it's not raining where you're at, wherever it was picked up at, or wherever there was some water somewhere.
These are just sitting in the back of semi trailers and stuff. They leak. I mean, it doesn't take much to just tape it up.
Yeah, Lock was a good one.
I got to see that. I keep hearing about that.
And Enemy. Yeah, so I've actually got Enemy, but I have never watched it yet. I don't know why I haven't watched it. I need to watch this. I've heard nothing think about it.
Alan had a slip made for that came out really good.
Yeah, I know.
It never came with a slip.
It did not.
But he had one made that came out pretty good. It looked like.
If it doesn't come with a slip, I try not to get a slip. You know what I'm saying? I try to keep it genuine. I'm just real weird about that. I wish it came with a slip. I've been looking for the slip that came out in another country, but it's hard to get. So it's all your fault. I'm paying so much for these titles in Orbit. Yeah, it's my fault. My favorite A24 film was First Reformed. It's not for everyone. Yeah, I've got it over here to my right also. It's not one that I've antsy to check out yet because I've heard mixed reviews about it. But they say that they hear a 4K Criterion is coming, which I can see that. Mel wants to see all the squishiness. I showed her something very squishy on my Instagram page today with that release I got from Orbit. I forgot what it was called. Do you remember what I'm talking about, Brad? That purple slipcover has anyways, I can't remember what it's. I can go grab it, but
it's way too many titles.
Yeah, I know, too many. Jace don't like good westerns. Top 5 westerns, bring it on.
Yeah, maybe
we need to make it to where it's maybe some that people have never even heard of.
Yeah, outside the box westerns.
Yeah, pew westerns. Love Brawl and Subblock 99. The German media book is awesome.
Yep, Tony's got the 4K with the slip. Unfortunately, I didn't get the slip. Another one I'm jealous about.
Yeah, and that one I don't actually have an extra for you.
Yep, I'm sure. That was a tough one. It was a tough one to get with a slip.
I would love to hear you recommend some of your favorite westerns. I'm looking forward to Kino's Fistful of Dollars and a few dollars more. No HDR, but I'll take it for the color timing. Yeah, the color timing on the original release, the Blu-ray releases, was really bad.
I tell you, Bone Tomahawk is a modern western I liked a lot.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's a good one.
Yes, Dirk, you do. You need to see both those. Dragged Across Concrete is incredible. It's one of my all-time favorite movies. I love the director, Zoller. He's only made 3 movies. He made Bone Tomahawk, Dragged Across Concrete, and Brawl and Cell Block 99. They've all been great.
Yep.
And Shot Caller, a lot of people slept on that one because it was mainstream and it had that pretty boy in it. It's a really good prison movie.
Shot Caller? I've never seen that.
Yep. I believe it's available on streaming, but Shot Caller is a really good prison movie.
Enemy is freaking weird.
Yep.
I need to see that.
The Spider, for anybody that's seen it. Yep.
Enemy is a weird one. All I will say is Spider.
Yep.
I have a slip for Enemy. So what's that about? That's the custom slip?
Could very well be.
Yeah, has to be. Well, just bought your favorite film, Jace. Second Sight. Yep. I got my Enemy Slip a long time ago, though, at least 5 years.
Must be the foreign release or something.
Rise of the Machine Girls. That's the one that I
the
did.
Machine
Yes.
Gun Girls. Yeah, that
Yeah,
looked like
somebody
my
must
kind
have
of
checked
looked like
out
my
my
kind of
Instagram.
title for sure.
Yeah. Rise of the Machine Girls. It was sold out already, but I found it on Amazon, so I hope it has a slip.
That's a really good looking title.
You know, Mel, I didn't get it from Amazon just because I knew Orbit would guarantee a slip if it had it on their site. I had to have the slip. The Harder They Fall was a good Western. Yes, all that squish. I got 5 titles, 2 others from your faves also, Jace. Yes, Shot Caller is awesome. And can you rank those 3 films, Brad?
Sure. Dragged Across Concrete, number 1 with a bullet. Second, probably Brawl. And then third, Bone Tomahawk, even though I like all 3 of them a lot.
Yeah.
Dragged is the most serious film I have ever seen. There's no, I mean, it's about getting it done. That's the way I look at it. And the criminals, maybe the best drawn criminals I've ever seen written on screen. I mean, these are absolute hardcore, no nonsense, ruthless individuals that there's nobody jumping a car grinning as they're stealing stuff, laughing and having a good time. It's about as serious a movie as you can ever see. So yeah, Dragged, Brawl, and Bone Tomahawk.
Yeah.
What about you, Tony? How would you rank those 3?
Yeah, mine would be Bone Tomahawk would be last.
Mm-hmm.
Drag would be second, and Brawl would be first.
Yep, I can see that. Brawl's got a lot going for it.
Yeah.
The character is much more likable, Vince Vaughn's character, than even the characters in Dragged. Even the good guys are bad guys in Dragged.
Yeah. But they're all 3 really great. Now, Bone Tomahawk took a while.
Yeah. I thought it was one of those movies. If anybody's seen From Dusk Till Dawn, very similar type dynamic in Dragged, where you think it's one kind of movie and it turns into something else.
Yeah.
But the director Zoller, he also writes and performs all the music in the movie. So that saves him a bunch of money so he can hire the actors he wants and pay more. I always thought that was interesting.
Do either of y'all know the best release of Dreamscape?
I'm not familiar with that title, Dreamscape.
Dreamscape. Let me see. I've got the Screen Factory Collector's Edition of Dreamscape, and I watched it last month, and it was pretty good as far as the release that I watched, the Screen Factory release. Okay. Anyone picking up Cloak and Dagger 4K from Vinegar Syndrome? I've got mine pre-ordered, but you didn't get it, did you, Brad?
No,
because you don't really care for that.
I'm kind of choosy when it comes to Vinegar Syndrome. I know Brian, he's a subscriber. He gets them all. He loves them all. They're his kind of movie. But I kind of pick and choose. I got Ebola Syndrome. I got Dead Heat. Some of their. I picked up that Thriller. I kind of pick up their bigger titles, I guess. But there's just so much. They put out so much, and they had such a bad year last year, in my opinion. Last year was a weak year for them. This year they're having a great year, in my opinion. Again, I got Hard Rock Zombies coming, a few titles, but I don't go crazy on Vinegar Syndrome. Severin is another story. I buy a lot of Severin titles.
So 1, Bone Tomahawk, 2, Brawl and Cell Block 99, and 3, Dragged. Only seen once though. Enjoy them all a lot.
You're talking about,
Yeah.
They're all 3. I mean, you can't go wrong with any of them. Jace is a Western freak, so the Western's obviously going to be number 1 for sure. So it just all depends on what. Dragged is not for everybody. Some people might say it's not for anybody. It's no fun at all. It's not a fun movie. It's totally 100% serious. I always say that movie was made for me.
And they're all rewatchable,
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah. I got the fever, and only cure is more Blu-rays and 4Ks. I think we've all got that fever, don't we?
Never ends.
Do you guys collect any of your favorite television series on Blu-ray? What's your guys' favorite series of all time? And any hopes we'll get more TV shows on 4K and Ultra HD? So this room, through those doors right there, are all of my TV shows on DVD and Blu-ray. If you think that this is a lot, then when you step into that other room, you'll see all of that glorious TV shows that I've got. I love
Tony's
TV.
a big TV fan.
Yep.
And he's way much more than me. I do like the premium cable shows, Sopranos, Deadwood,
6 Feet Under.
Yeah, I liked all those, but I only have maybe 5 shows. I got Deadwood, I got Sopranos, I got Breaking Bad. I'm sure there's a few I'm missing in there.
The Wire.
Yeah, I like The Wire. I just don't own it,
Yeah.
But I'm not so huge on TV.
Yep. As far as my favorite out of all that, there's really too many to name because I can't just have one. But I love the classic TV shows. I love any kind of TV shows. Mostly any kind of TV shows.
Yeah.
Not seen Dragged Across Concrete or Bone Tomahawk. Definitely must add those to your watch list.
Yeah, they're really good, and you get the Blu-rays very cheap.
I have some HBO TV shows on Blu-ray. Yep. HBO does a really good job with their Blu-ray releases, and Showtime does some really good jobs with theirs. The lines in Brawl are highly quotable.
Oh, yeah.
Firefly, yes, 100% Firefly. Don Johnson Brawl is brutal.
Yeah, oh yeah.
It was good to see him in something too because he hadn't really been.
Yeah, he plays the chief of police in Dragged also.
Yeah. Cloak and Dagger is a big score for Vinegar Syndrome. I thought that would have gotten a Shot Select release. At least somebody released it. Digging the love for TV on physical media. Do you all have the Living Color seasons? Seasons 3 through 5 are pretty pricey. So there was an opportunity a long time ago where I could have gotten those, but you think that something's going to be on, something's going to be available for a long time, and then all of a sudden it's out of print.
Yeah,
and that was my case with that. But I used to watch all the episodes of In Living Color when they were airing on TV. We loved that show. They had some really funny segments.
TV seems to go out of stock so fast.
It does.
Like they only print so much, and I don't know if it's the price point or what it is, but TV doesn't stay around very long.
Yeah, and TV shows on DVD back in the day were really pricey. They were really expensive to get. I've been trying to get Jace to watch Deadwood for 4 years now.
Wow. Jace, who's a Western guy, won't watch Deadwood. That is outrageous. They did 3 seasons, and then they did a movie to wrap it all up. They're all good.
Yeah, I enjoyed the El Camino movie. Did you watch El Camino?
Oh, yeah, I got that.
That was nice to revisit that. And
yeah,
we love Better Call Saul around my house. We looking forward to that and coming back.
Final season.
Yep. Don Johnson was also in Knives Out. He was great in that. Yeah, that Knives Out was a good one. Can't believe that they're going to be doing a sequel to that.
Yeah, Don Johnson's awesome in Django Unchained.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, he's great in that. Big Daddy.
I have seen Deadwood Trini. Not the movie, though.
Wow, you got to see the movie.
I just bought Wentworth for my wife, seasons 1 through 6. Still need 7 and 8. I'm not familiar with Wentworth. Are you?
No, not. It sounds like a prison. Wentworth. I don't know. I'm not familiar with it.
Either a prison or an institution.
British show, maybe. Like Downton Abbey or something.
Yeah. Let's see.
He's telling Jace to watch the
movie. Yeah. So have to run. I'll hit you on Insta, Tony. Okay, and your package gets shipped out tomorrow. That hard, dude. Your package will get shipped out tomorrow. One more comment here we have. Did you watch The Bird with the Crystal Plumage? And what did you think? Have you ever seen that, Brad?
I think it's one of the weaker Argentos. It's more of a crime story, but kind of like a noir. But yeah, I have seen it. Well, I'm not. I like when I watch Argento. Generally, I want the more stylized stuff. But he got grittier in his old age. But yeah, it's not my favorite, but it's well made. If that's the kind of movie you like.
Mm. Oh, Wentworth. Yeah. So
yeah.
Australian Women's Prison Show. That does sound familiar now.
Alan was telling me about it. Yeah.
Yeah. I've got it on my watch list on a streaming service, but I've never gotten around to watching it. But anyways, this was a fun live stream. I know we've only been on here for 3 hours.
Yeah, only 3 hours.
So,
Tony is a very, very busy guy.
I just got to watch my movie for the day, and I still got to get the rest of my 5 miles in, and I got to eat supper.
So did you hear that? That's just all he's got left. That's all he's got left to get. It's 9 o'clock at night, people.
Yeah,
that's all he's got left to do before he can go to bed, and he won't go to bed until he does all that stuff
because they've got to get it done.
He's got a bunch of stuff going on tomorrow too. I mean, so I appreciate everybody in the chat checking it out. My phone's been blowing up with people subscribing to my channel, Category 3 and me. That channel is not for everybody. I'm not, you see me and Tony getting along real good. Tony's a really nice guy. We get along great because he's a genuine guy.
Yeah.
Same with me. I'm a genuine guy, but I'm a genuine bad guy. No. So I don't, if somebody does something wrong, I'm going to be screaming about it over there. If you've got sensitive ears, kind of stay away from my channel because I will be cursing and ranting and raving about packaging and issues with companies and all kinds of stuff. But lately, my videos have just been me packing up stuff for people, unboxings, things like that. But Tony is the guy you need to be subscribed to. No. This guy is a great resource for anybody that's collecting to see what titles are coming out, to see what the insides look like. A lot of people don't open their stuff. He opens everything. So if you take one thing away from the stream, keep your subscription to Tony, and we'll be doing a lot more stuff. And hopefully soon.
Yeah.
I'm going to be doing a lot more streams and a lot of fun stuff being talked about behind the scenes.
Yep. So a lot of fun. I really enjoyed it, and I appreciate Brad wanting to go live with me. So hopefully we'll do more of this.
I'm always down to rip a box, and I want to find out what you got. I want to see what you're getting, and see how it's packed. I mean, I'm always interested in that stuff. I feel like sometimes my stuff comes very different from what other people's. It's like they know me or something. I don't know what it is, but I've seen people get these Kino boxes that are beautifully packed. My Kino boxes, about half of them didn't even have like those bladders in them. There's just titles sliding around everywhere, loose discs. So
yeah, and they randomly ship stuff too. If you've ordered a lot of stuff, sometimes they'll split things up, or that's why you have to buy like 20 to 30 titles in one order.
Yeah, that way you get a box.
You get a tight box.
I had it's some amateur moves. I'm ordering 3 titles, and I get stuff like this from deep discount. If you order more than 3, they have to put it in the box because only 3 can fit in this.
Yeah, unless you're Disney Movie Club, and then they can come like 10 in that, plus a pen and a lithocard.
Yeah. Well, Tony, man, I really appreciate you having me on.
I appreciate it.
A lot of fun. I love seeing what you're getting in, seeing what you're buying, what you're selling, what's happening.
Yeah. So everybody, hopefully everybody have a great weekend, Easter weekend, and we'll do this again. But thanks, y'all, and good night.
See ya.